All right, what about now? Hold on. Now it works. Now it works. We're cooking with gasoline. Everybody relax. I just try to mute it. Am I live on the gram? Anyone see it on Instagram? Yeah, it says I'm live. All right, kids, let's rock. Good sound, good sound. No sound, good sound. What you think about Kansas State basketball this year? Yeah, I like Tang. Obviously, I mean BYU's fucking. I think can win the national title. UConn's relentless, about to lose to Providence. St. Louis pulls away from VCU. Missouri, Kentucky. Can we just end the fucking game? So a TV situation. Bama in the middle. South Florida on the small TV. Murray State on the small TV. You see the bets right there. I knew how to do that. That was huge. Washington, Purdue on the left, but St. Louis just ended. So let's see what we can do. We want to do. Wait. Oh, BYU plays. Oh, Arizona plays K-State tonight. That's what it is. All right, hold on. So we want Washington. Watching multi-view. Sorry, this is how it goes. Does your basement have a radon system? I don't know what that means. If it's a dig, get lost. What do we want? We can't set up the multi-view yet. Please don't go to goddamn overtime. Please don't foul him. Just start the Alabama game, please. Murray State's only up 9. UConn down 2. No. How's the contract? Good. Not reading the chat. I got multiple chats up, buddy. So relax. We got the TikTok. We got the Instagram. We got the Twitter. Did the game start? Are they waiting? They always wait. It's supposed to be 9 o'clock. Doesn't start at 9 o'clock. What do we got going on here? Providence. All right, Mississippi State blows out Oklahoma. That's upsetting because we like Porter Moser. Would you offer him? I'm not answering that question. Absolutely not. Can we get a tour of the basement? No, it's a mess. Davidson and Loyola. All right, that's good. We definitely like that. Providence just had a dagger 3. Ole Miss, Arkansas. That's a good game. We bet on that. Arkansas already up 4-0. South Florida, Murray State. Bama in the middle. We got to figure out a way to get these Big 12 games on. Don't forget to like the stream. That's great. Thoughts on Sparty? Izzo's a fucking beast. I saw somebody comment like, people don't like Izzo. I get like only if you're a Michigan State fan, you like Izzo. I don't know about that. I don't know. Is he hated? Is Izzo hated? I don't think so. At least I know he's respected. I'll say that. I know he's respected. New mic. Shout out TGA, by the way. 9 o'clock start times are rough. Yeah, but when you have roommates and you got to put them down, helps a little bit. Murray State up 3. Please foul for Kentucky. Just get this game over with. Where's the graphic that Bama's supposed to be starting? Oh, Jesus. Start the game, dude. Start the fucking game. Did it already start? Blackout Bob. That's a dick comment. But it was Duke. All right, they're holding Bama. Arizona State BYU is going to be where? Is Iowa State Baylor one of the ESPN Plus games? This shit is crazy. Take our meds? No, we haven't taken. We got to get back on the juice, though. We're getting back on the juice. Say hi. I won't wash my hands. Wash your hands, man. Iowa State is on Peacock. All right. Providence up 2 with 46 seconds. Screen, roll, steal. Oh, not a steal. Providence misses. UConn. I said today UConn was going to win 18 fucking or 17, 18 Big East games. That turns out to be a bad bet if they lose tonight. Dribble handoff. Here it is. UConn miss. UConn rebound. UConn putback. 89-89 with 12 seconds left. What are you munching on? Just pretzels. Nothing crazy. Not a big snack guy. Thank you. Canes plus 1.5. Is that what it is? That hoops? Football's down to 3.5, right? Or stayed at 3.5, whatever. K-State plus 18.5. That's gonna be tough. Arizona's fucking good. All right. Vanderbilt up 1-0. Oh, I mean, 2 seconds left. Just fucking start the fucking game, please. Nothing worse. Favorite cereal? Golden Grams. Golden Grams, baby. I also, people are going to think I'm a serial killer, so to speak. I don't eat cereal with milk. Never did. I don't like the sogginess. All right, game's over. Put on Alabama. Put on Alabama. Can we get 4 on this game? Who's fucking texting me? Jack Mac. Hang on. We could get Jack Mac in. That's a good steal. Hold on. How do we do this? Quit. Oh, no. What did I just do? What did I just do? There we go, bitch. Invite. Hold on. Invite guest. Gmail.
Yo.
What up?
You watching this?
Yeah, how the fuck did you do this so quick?
Who, me? I know how to do it because I have stream. Oh, did you just send me?
I didn't even send it. I didn't even send it to you. Hold on. How do I add you? Hold on.
You probably didn't because I have the StreamYard on my back end already.
All right, just sent it to Jeff D. Lowe. All right, you're way better at me than StreamYard. All right, cool. Jack Mac live for OT. Yeah, I'm still trying to set up the TVs. All right, Vanderbilt's up. Let's focus on UConn for now. We'll get it going. By the way, the Vanderbilt, the fucking benches, this shit is the dumbest. It's still the dumbest thing on the planet.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong about that.
It's just the dumbest thing on the planet.
I'm just going to tweet out now that I'm live with you. Live for OT with Bosco. Live for UConn.
All right, we could do that.
No, so I was watching, and then it hit me that you were doing the stream tonight. And I know we talked about in a few weeks ago that if you were doing those, I could hop on if it was a UConn or whatever. And then I realized that you were live for this. So this is, have you been keeping up with the UConn game at all?
No, I was bouncing around during the 7 o'clock hour with some things obviously going on. I've had eyes on it, so to speak. We're down 11-3 in the fucking game. What's the issue? Or what's the
Providence just played much better for a lot of the game, and UConn's bench has not been good. But Providence has just been playing better. And then UConn started to come back. Providence hit some threes, and then Providence was up 11 with, I think, 2:50 to go. Braylon Mullins for three. Bang!
Bingo.
And they were down 11 with 2:50 to go, and they somehow tied it to push it to OT. Providence, I think, is actually pretty good, but UConn kind of got lucky a little bit at the end to make sure that they push this to OT, but this is crazy. I really thought I was texting Jeff Tila. Oh shit. Providence hit a three. It's just been I guess
they just did. All right, I'm half behind you. Vanderbilt's running us out of the fucking gym. I just went big screen on UConn, which is good. Let me go.
What are you at right now? What minute?
3:57.
All right, so I'm like 5 seconds behind you or in front of you.
Yeah, that's only going to matter at the end. Ooh, bad turnover. Who's got the arrow?
UConn does. Yeah, this just felt like a game they were going to lose at halftime and late into the second half. I thought it was just Providence's night, but to push the OT was gritty. They just didn't play well enough, but I think Providence is actually a pretty good team. Obviously, they took down the Johnnies on Saturday.
Who's the second best team in the Big East? There's been a lot of talk of that.
I mean, I guess Creighton, but they're down the Nova. What's the deal?
Creighton cannot be the second best team in the Big East.
Yeah, Creighton. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess I would have said St.
They're
John's.
saying it's between Villanova, St. John's, Seton Hall, maybe.
Yeah. What does I was going to see what the numbers have.
No, I did not get this cup.
Oh my God, Braylon Mullins is ice cold.
This is a Mets cup. I got a Mets cup from the stadium. Oh, this kid! Listen, I think Hurley. I watched it all year. I told you the story. I've told the story a million times. This kid was like, I coached him, I'm friends with him. Like, you got to watch him. You got to watch him.
Get the ball, Silas.
5-star. Oh, what a steal! Mullins has 21 tonight, 5 threes. Yeah, he's going to be their star
He needs March. To be it.
But Hurley had him on a quick hook.
He did, yeah.
Hurley was hard on him. Like, he was like, and it seems like it works. I feel like privately he's like building him up because he's a fucking animal and just a killer. Obviously a 5-star. He's really, really good.
So the issue was he got injured in preseason and didn't get those early games to get used to everything. And then, I think his second game of the year was at Kansas. And he didn't play great, but they won that game. And Hurley's been tough on him, but I think that was obvious. It was obvious. The guy at the line right now, Silas Demery, who was at Georgia last year, this is his best game of the season so far. He's a huge key because if you don't have a point guard that can score and play defense in Hurley's system like last year, you're fucked. And Silas showed up tonight. Without them, they're not even close to in this game. And he's had some shaky games so far this year, so that was a huge moment for them for seeing, even if they lost, him taking a step forward tonight would have been big.
I love how Hurley still runs his staff. There's no favoritism. His kid's behind the bench.
Yeah.
Kid can't get a spot on the thing. It's like, yo, Dad, what's going on? Like, his kid still can't get a spot on the bench. So this is some crew on Alabama. Damian Fishback, and what is this maniac's name? Do you see the Bama? Do you have this?
No, I just have UConn pulled up right now.
This looks like two guys off the street. Endicott basketball is ranked. Yeah, Endicott basketball is ranked. I saw that today. They're doing very good. Tufts up to 13. Mullins hit the
Oh, Endicott's ranked now? Wow.
Endicott's really good. Yeah, Nichols was ranked. Like, the conference is getting way better. It was dreadful when I was up there.
I know Trinity always puts out a pretty good team.
Yeah, that NESCAC.
Oh, they're number one? Wow.
Yeah, that NESCAC is unbelievable. Vanderbilt's making us work.
Is NYU good this year or no?
They're getting votes. Oh, what a miss. Bama's getting fucking rocked.
Yo, their women's team, I think, won like 100 straight games or something. NYU.
Yeah, they had NYU's women is top ranked. I think they won a national championship in the last 10 years. Could be wrong.
I think if they've won 88 straight, I think that would mean they've won at least one. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how it works with a D3.
I think the men and women went to the final last year. I could be wrong. All right, UConn with a screen here.
Hairband.
Why wouldn't he look to shoot that? Oh, that's deep.
They call that a foul? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude.
Miss it. Good D. Going the other way. Thank you. All right, Bama's just got to withstand the storm here.
Well, how much are they down?
13-5, 15 minutes left. Hold on.
Oh, it just started, right? All right, so Providence at the line right now. Providence at the line right now. UConn's up 2. Providence missed the first shot. Actually, I want to announce it like this because some people may be behind and watching. But
I mean, that's the streaming game.
I know.
Like, what are you gonna do?
For people if they were trying to watch along, he just took the second shot of his free throws.
A real fan would have the hard hat. I got the hard hat, buddy. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's got the hard hat.
Let's go. Oh, who's that? Bull Bowen, I don't love. He looks like spare parts.
Raylan Mullins 3. Oh my God.
Oh, that's a good ghost into the flare.
They do that ghost flare so well.
Six fucking threes. Unbelievable.
Bro, so I think one of the more crazy things right now is Solo Ball's not playing. He hasn't been playing well tonight, and they haven't played him in OT at all.
Block. He hasn't been playing at all?
No, he played in the game, but he played bad tonight. All right, big rebound. Yeah,
what was the spread tonight? 10.5?
Yeah, it was around there. Forget what it closed at because I didn't watch late into the day.
Murray State just turned into an absolute disaster.
Oh, wow. What a play. Rico, you got to watch this play.
All right. Oh, rip screen. Yes, I hate that you're ahead. That's how
sorry, but that was sexy, bro.
That's how it goes. Those Mullins fire emojis. Yep, people are speaking. 101 in a fucking OT game is pretty crazy.
Yeah, especially
these benches I can't get over it. No, it's not too loud. These benches at Vanderbilt it's just something. I'll never understand it. I wonder if they ever if Byington becomes really, really good, which he could be. He's very good, obviously, now.
I've always
if he's like, yo, change it. If he's like, change it. I'm not doing it.
Oh, I've always hated the angle that it's at. It seems like you're watching from so far away. It's such a wide angle, which is kind of cool because you get to see everything on the court, which you usually see, but you see it from a further angle. I've never liked watching games at Vandy. I just haven't. It feels weird. It kind of feels like I'm watching at OK State.
Jack, let me ask you a question because I just got a text that says the bet ticker is blocking your face, I think, on Instagram. How do
wait.
Oh, which it is. Yeah. How do you
do you want me to do you need that up right now?
No, it just helps for people. Hold on. How do you hold on. I guess how do you hide current comment? All right, there we go. So whatever.
Yeah, that's the only issue. I wish on Instagram it wouldn't have been blocking if I wasn't there. It should just put it in the middle so it doesn't block any of us. Right, but whatever.
We just figured that out. Shout out my literally my best friend from college who gave me that heads up.
Wait, is Nichols in the top 25?
No, we're struggling. They'll be all right though.
Yeah, Wash U's always really good.
Yeah, they're finally doing the D2 and 3 Final Fours in the same city, which when you think about it, there's a lot of dead time. They should play those games on.
We got Jeff D. Lowe here.
Do we? Here we go. All right, cool. Sorry, Jeff. We got in late. I gave you just a blind Zoom. This could have been anything. We could have been setting you up for.
Well, you get this is of all people in the world, the most paranoid human being sends me just a link and no context. I kind of figured it was. I kind of figured why. I wish I saw it earlier. I've been.
Yeah.
I stopped replying in the UConn thread with me, Mutt, and Jazz.
We were. Bro, this guy.
I should have got Mutt on the list.
What second are you at right now, Jeff?
39. Providence just hit a big three.
I hate this guy with the fucking.
This guy's. Is there something wrong with him? That's some look.
No, he just had a bizarre haircut. Come on, UConn.
this
Need a
is
big
me.
possession here.
He looks like he's in a
Might
prison.
be a Harris head.
Hit it, Jemison. Awful shot. Bama's in trouble.
God, I'd love.
All right, I'm at 20 seconds. Silas making a move to the right. Terrace Reed screen. 7 seconds. Here we go. Oh, he's taking him. Oh! Yes!
That's
Yo, he's good.
That's a tough setback. Step back, I should say.
Bro, that was crazy.
That was tough.
Wow, what a win. That's a
it's
travel
9
act,
steps. That guy just took 9 steps. What a win.
Wow.
Oh my God. How did they not call it a walk?
That's
Jeff, you're right.
that
How did they not call it a walk?
Yeah, he took like that. That's a Rico. You're the ref guy. Is that a we know this game is over? Who like whatever? Just
Yeah.
Still appreciate to the end, but yeah, that was pretty interesting. I thought that was
that's I would have said even making it to OT and losing would have been just a really great showing, especially with how Silas played. I think Solo Ball had one of his worst games in UConn history tonight, and they found a way to win. That's really impressive. There's some things they need to get better at, but that's a gritty win, and especially on the road. Providence isn't an easy place to play. It just isn't.
no. So the irony of all this is about 24 hours ago, I get a call from Rico. And I'm not going to, this is not me saying Rico would jinx it because it's a legitimate question. Rico was asking me about the line, the UConn over 17.5 conference wins.
Yeah.
Which St. John's did last year. UConn did the year before. They both had 18. And I was like, but what did I say, Rick? I said, if they're going to blow
Starts
that up,
tomorrow.
it's this month.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
But that was crazy.
It just goes to show. I mean, we saw it last night with Michigan just throwing their sneakers out on the floor at State Penn. Like, going on the road is brutal. You saw it with Gonzaga at Seattle. Now, Seattle's like at the top of that conference, which I know people like or can't believe, but like teams get good. Going on the road in the conference is just
yeah. Like I don't know what it is. Like for as much basketball as I watch and like as you guys watch, like I feel like every year you forget that too. Like you just forget it. Like you just don't think about it. You're like, oh well, X teams
also
like Michigan last night. You're like 21.5. Like they're gonna win by 50.
Marty was trying to make a point today on Pick Central, and that's why I called you too about it because it was going to be a talking point. We could pull it up with DraftKings, obviously, like whatever. But Marty today was like, "What? It doesn't really matter if you're horrible on the road because every game's a neutral site that matters." I equated it to like school. I was like, "Yeah, but it's not a perfect system. Like you could say, oh well, he's not a good test taker, and the final counts for 45% of your grade. So who cares if he's good at homework? Like, what's the alternative? What are we supposed to not play every game? Supposed to be a neutral site game? Can't do that.
If you're that much better at home, it's more of a neutral site is at the road. I think it's more so you're not at home than the raucous environment. I think kids have played in so many raucous environments, have played all over so much. It's more so you're not at your home gym and used to it. And maybe there's just something about that. But I get his point. And to go off of Jeff's point for UConn, I mean, they go to Xavier, they go to Butler, they win by 30, 40. And you think it's just all going to be like that. It's just not gonna, even if you're that mind, even if in your mind you think you're that much better than everybody else in the conference, it's just not going to be. Also, these coaching staffs have paid Providence.
Yeah, you become their Super Bowl too. UConn has become now everybody's Super Bowl. So like,
yeah, and like the other thing too is like it's the tournament thing is tough because you'll hit scenarios where you are like I'm going to pull up a couple interesting ones. I think Purdue's probably the best example from a couple years ago when they lost to FDU. They were in Columbus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was now they've played games in Indianapolis before. That's going to be a little different. So like that's a home game, but like yeah, you can get regionally neutral sites, but that place was absurd over the top for FDU. So it's like there needs to be this rattle your cage road mentality a little bit. You have to have be able to have that a little bit. It's going to happen.
What'd you guys bet tonight?
I didn't bet anything. I bet some NBA, Bucks, and Lakers, but nothing college basketball. I didn't like the UConn line at all. Just thought it's a tough spot. And Also, Providence was. I watched them against St. John's. I think they're actually pretty good. I think they're at least a tournament team, but they've had some tough losses already. They're gonna need to. This would have been huge for them, and who knows what that St. John's win will look like in a month or so.
Yeah, this could have this could have been kind of a launching pad for them. They would have gotten to 2-2, where again you're playing a weak Big East. Like maybe you go on a run if you're Providence and you win a shitload of games,
Yeah,
and then you sneak in. But obviously, I mean, this is probably fairly devastating for them. I mean, this was so any UConn fan will recognize this game. This happened 2 years ago in Creighton. This happened in Omaha. They shot like 14 of 28 from three. They couldn't miss. UConn was number one. They got blitzed. It was the last time they lost that season. They obviously didn't lose again. And that's what it felt like tonight. But the difference is that Creighton team was good and also played good defense. UConn also shot 56% from three tonight. This is the first time all season UConn didn't play defense.
Yeah, I didn't get to, I was doing something, so I was kind of watching the first half out of the corner of my eye, and while they were losing, I checked the box score, and I was expecting to see these huge differences, but UConn was shooting 50% from three, so was Providence. It was just the defense wasn't up to par, and it has been this year. If last year it was not up to par at all at any point, so that would be more of the like there's less of a concern there in my opinion, but it is something to keep an eye on. But sometimes it's just not your night, and finding a way to win. They were down 11 with what, 2:50 to go. They could have just quit. They could have just been we lost.
Jaden Ross clearly still hurt, didn't play a lot of minutes. They got out. Their bench, and which UConn's as deep as anybody in the country, 41-3 bench points. Providence,
which doesn't make any sense to me.
That's like, and that's not been the case because like you've had games where like Ryba has better games.
Providence had 40. Providence had 41 off the bench.
Yes, it was crazy.
And UConn had 3.
3 points from Jalen Stewart. That was it. Ryba was terrible. Terrace Reed was Terrace. UConn's ability to win the national title is going to come down to whether or not Terrace Reed unlocks what Sanogo unlocked, and that's the ability to dish it from the interior, which he has moments, but he's still like, I mean, everyone was better at the end of that game, but he was bad in the first half. He was bad.
Yeah.
Ryba. Trey Young to the Washington Wizards. I apologize. I just got the
I saw that.
Man, this poor guy. CJ McCollum, I like him a lot. He's moved around forever.
One of my favorite players I've
And
ever seen in college.
Corey Kispert goes to Atlanta.
He came and played Penn State the year before they beat Duke. When I was at Penn State, and he was just good. He was good. I actually got to call that game on the Big Ten Network. I got to call that game as a sophomore, I think.
Wow.
I had some family who went to Lehigh, so I saw McCollum in person, if you can believe it. And
they had Lehigh.
Those are Jeff, your favorite thing to do, where you pick players' points. You know that your favorite little thing to do. He's a good guy. He was a good guy to know. Steph Curry, obviously, was a good guy. But I watched those. This is back before shit was like crazy. I went to see McCollum in person. I had a kid who was best friends with Curry. I was watching Davidson any chance you could. And this is before the streaming and stuff like that. So it's crazy. But I feel like all the mid-major guys we all know now. It was back in the day. It was like that secret type thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you don't have those guys anymore. That doesn't happen as much anymore. Like you'll have like obviously you'll have performances like Golke, right? That kind of pop out of nowhere, but you won't have like Steph Curry's like of the world, McCollum. They don't fly under the radar. Lehigh had the whitest white name of right. That's the other thing too. It's like by the time they're good enough, they're known. They're playing at Duke. It's like
or UConn or. They just transfer. It happens a lot in college football too. Like there's guys that were amazing running backs out of South Alabama, and then they're Mississippi State's running back, and it just goes on and on and on. But there's none of those. Which obviously I'm pro transfer portal, but at a certain point, you miss the old kind of this guy's at this school for 3 years. He's been sick. Mm-hmm. Then he ends up at powerhouse, or even not even a powerhouse. Playing in a powerhouse conference, which good for that kid, but it stinks as fans a little bit.
If you, Rico, if you saw that Lehigh team, you'll remember this is one of the all-time great white just the whitest name possible on that team. Their center, who had the Plumleys in hell that night when they won. Do you remember what it was?
No, what was the kid's name?
Gabe Knutson.
Oh my God.
Gabe Knutson.
I do remember that actually. Now that you say, people are gonna be this is perfect dozen. I'll be like, oh, I remember that. Knutson does ring a bell now. It does ring a bell.
Gabe Knutson.
Great name.
Yeah, I remember thinking that Duke, like, listen, that I know people are gonna laugh from wearing the Alabama. It's like, obviously, I grew up a Duke fan, have kind of faded things as you change, as you get a little bit older. I like to think I know those Duke teams in and out. I did not think they could lose to Lehigh. I was not confident enough to be like, they're losing to Lehigh. But I knew McCollum and knew that the guards weren't great. I knew that they could get problems. I thought that game was going to be a problem. I didn't know that. So, and then that was the night.
One of those dangerous.
2 15s went down the same night.
The other one was?
Yeah, hold on.
Former New York Knick had the big 3-point play that won that game.
Yeah, Kyle Quinn, Norfolk State won. Was it
Kyle
Vandy?
Quinn?
It was a black and gold.
Current
Missouri.
SRC team.
Missouri.
Yeah, with the Pressies.
Yeah,
the Twins.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
this Bama game is hell. By the way, I'm sorry. The angle, the fucking stupid benches.
Because you're a Vandy, right?
Vanderbilt stock uniforms that look like they took them out of a catalog, like with the lowest budget. We can't get to the basket. They're fucking ripping us left and right. Like, this is
Vandy games look like they're played in a department store, like they're played like JCPenney or Macy's. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
The interesting thing why the tournament is the tournament, why it's so great is that you just talk about those 2 15 seeds, Lehigh beating Duke and Norfolk State. Norfolk State's one of those ones where that was a joke. Like, you see that bracket come out and you're like, oh my God, like this team's lucky they're not playing in Dayton, and then they win. But then you look at that Lehigh team. That's a Lehigh team that played Cole Aldrich in Kansas the year before. Like, they had experience, and you come in and you're like, why did I not think that they could have kept that a little closer? Like, they've been here before. But then it's the flip side where it's like you have a team that you think is trash in Norfolk State, and they go and they do what they did. So,
what's your biggest what if all time in terms of the tournament?
Oh, Steph Curry in Kansas. I mean, it probably should be if UConn just would have beat George Mason. Would Ford have ever? But I don't think that's as fun because that's more like a UConn fan. Like, but I think the more fun one is like Steph Curry got locked. I love that Davidson team. I bet my dad that Davidson team would make the Final Four, and he would have taken me to this really nice golf course in Texas, and he ended up buying me a Steph Curry jersey, Davidson jersey, because I almost got the bet.
I love that
team, but they were off that night. Jason Richards took the last shot. Their point guard.
They couldn't get it. He couldn't get it to Curry. Steve Rosser with a big offensive rebound to keep things alive.
Andrew Lovedale, their center. That team was awesome.
They had one of the McKillops, who I don't know if it's the coach now, the son.
Is the Hayward shot a what if?
Oh, the Hayward shot should be probably the best.
Hayward shot's number one.
Because I think if that goes in, it's probably the best winning moment of a championship game ever. I think
it's better than Nova just because it's a half court shot and it's a Cinderella.
And it's truthfully Cinderella against Goliath. What's that fucking term?
One of the all-time great attempts at getting an offensive foul from Brian Zubek. He got laid the fuck out by Matt Howard on that play.
Oh, that's a textbook screen. I still can't believe Krzyzewski. I don't know. Maybe you look back. I know he won a title 5 years later, so you could say like he didn't lose it, and he made it to a Final Four, obviously with that Paolo team in 2022, which I was at.
Yeah.
But him saying like spur of the moment, "Hey Brian, miss it," like that's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other what ifs.
I might stop streaming. It's just every night I come down here. Bama's in hell right now against Vandy.
I'm trying to think of others. I mean, were there any other?
Kenyon Martin getting hurt. I mean, you can.
That's a big one.
You can nitpick, Jeff. You'll know this. When I interviewed Tang, I talked to him about it. Baylor got hell in terms of like their seeds, or it always felt like they were close and close and close. You remember that 2012 team? If they don't get Kentucky, you think Baylor was good enough? They were a 3 in the Big 12, which is a war zone. You think they were good enough to get to the final? I do.
They were good. Who did they beat? If I recall, they had a really easy road because I know they played they were in the bottom half of the bracket with Duke when Duke lost to Lehigh. So I think they played whoever beat Lehigh, which
Xavier? Was that Xavier?
It was Xavier. It was Xavier. I used to know these brackets by heart. Yeah, that's tough because that Baylor team was good, but they didn't beat anyone. I mean, they beat Notre Dame, Lehigh, Xavier to get to that Elite Eight. That was a good Kansas team, though.
They were really, really talented. The other obvious huge what if is 2020. We can't. Like, what Kansas? Does Self get another title? Does Self put himself in? That would have been what, 3 for Self? 2020 and 2022?
Yeah.
So that puts him in like legend status.
How far does Wichita State go in 2014 if they don't play Kentucky?
Oh, well, I mean, we have to say it. How far does Dayton go in 2020 if the tournament happens?
The whole 2020, the whole 2020 thing, Dayton robbed their best team ever. That's accurate.
Yep.
It's hard to say what if without the.
How do you
2020.
What does that mean? 83 Wolfpack. They won the fucking Nationals. What does that mean?
No, better game winner. They were talking about game winners. It's when
I actually think the more and more I watch that, I actually think that's a horrific buzz. It's going to sound crazy. It's kind of like a horrific
buzz. Very of its era buzzer beater, though, right?
Yeah, and then Wittenberg became friends with people I know on Staten Island. He was around Wagner College for a long period of time, and he had the shtick, same thing. You know, people would talk to him like, "Hey, how was that game?" or this, that. He's like, "Best pass I ever threw." Like he went right into the whole thing. So
I'm trying to think of some other like underdogs, like teams that kind of
made runs but had tough losses.
I'll tell you my favorite mid-major.
I just got the text.
Loss of the buzzer.
They said Dusty May getting FDU in the second round. But that's just a good break. That's not really a what if.
That's a good team because then they went and they beat good teams in the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, it just didn't happen. You gotta more so like phrase the question that way. So
so lately we've had 15 seeds make big runs. I can say with confidence you would add a 15 seed in the Elite Eight in the infamous 2006 tournament, the George Mason tournament.
Okay.
You would have had potentially a 15-11 in the Sweet 16. That was that Winthrop team that lost the buzzer to Tennessee. Chris Lofton hit that game winner. I always say he walked. Big T, Tennessee fan. Prove me wrong. He did not walk. But that was that team. Terrell Martin, Bradshaw, the big center. That team was and they ended up beating the shit out of Notre Dame the next year as an 11 seed. That would have been, you would have had George an 11-15 probably in the Sweet 16.
Matt Howard's foul versus Pitt in the Elite Eight. I think that was 2010.
Well, no, his foul came in the second round. The Pitt win was the second round because they beat UTEP and then they. Oh wait, so hold on. No, UTEP was the year they were a 5 seed. The next year they beat Pitt in the second round.
That's what I'm. Yeah, it was in 09. Levance was off that team. I think Pitt went 1 seed. I could be wrong. But I think Pitt went 1 seed in 09 and 1 seed in 2010. Yeah,
they lost. So Butler beat Old Dominion at the buzzer, and then Butler escaped against Pitt the next round.
We're down 8 with 6:52, which is not great. Murray State's up 7 with 5 minutes. We need that to get to 8.5. Who's your number one pick? You saw that question too. How many teams make the Big East? And also, who's your number one pick? Because I think it's fucking DeBanza. I think it's DeBanza. Like not even.
Yeah, he looks the most NBA good to go, right?
It's got to be.
How funny, by the way. You and I were on the phone last night during the when you were calling out the Big East. By the way, I said Kansas lost. Unbelievable. They ended up winning the game.
Yeah, you're like Kansas lost. I'm like, turn the game back on. Like,
but it was so when I said that it was 6 points and then it was 3, then they turned it over. So I think Peterson's, by the way, but that's they win that game. They have a good comeback, good little gritty win. And then the only question Self gets is about if Peterson's healthy or not.
Yeah, Self, I'm really going to be upset when Self retires just for the fact of betting on Kansas in the Big 12 tournament has been so much fun for all those years. Me and one of my best friends, we call it the Bill Self Invitational. I mean, it's just so much fun. Now, have you seen Houston? I tweeted it before. Oh, I'm sorry. Jimmy Dykes tweeted it. I replied to it. You see Houston's record in the last 2 or 3 years or since they've joined the fucking Big 12?
No.
You ready for this? They are 36-4 in league play since joining the Big 12.
That's crazy.
36-4 in the Big 12.
That's such a
Jeff, look at this comment.
Head coaching job.
Look at this comment. Ask Jeff D'Lo what's his favorite snack restaurant to grab at West Farms. I was at West Farms.
The Rainforest Cafe. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Rainforest Cafe, bar for bar. Obviously, there's an Auntie Anne's there. I'm trying to think of some
Great
other,
American Cookie. There's the
American Cookie.
Yeah, that's a great.
They have an iconic California pizza kitchen there.
It's all foo and bougie now, though. That's been like that for years. But well, years ago, I haven't been at West Farms Mall in a long time. I still have family in Bristol, but it got a little too upscale. They used to have that A to Z statue. They had the one with the big wheel. They had the
the A to Z. The A to Z, yeah.
I saw Sue Bird at the West Farms Mall back when she was in her playing days.
I went to the West Farms Mall on, man, when was it? It was, I think, January 2nd. Yep. So
nice.
And I was there. I went into Nordstrom's and then walked around a little bit. It felt like the same to me, but you are right. It's a little foofy. It's a little bit more. But West Farms Mall will forever be.
It's close enough for Farmington. Trying to get to be.
An iconic spot.
Jeff,
the Big East question is tough. So obviously UConn is. By the way, did you see they changed bracketology on ESPN? They got a whole rebrand.
What is it? What is it?
It's unbelievable. I almost just fell out of my chair. It's unbelievable. It's so different.
Like good or bad?
I don't know yet. Now it shows you history of
different.
seed projection, which is kind of cool.
I don't like this.
But you can. So I like the breakout. It shows you the seed projection and where they've been in all.
Oh, I do like this. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what? I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Oh wow, St. John's is, and then red means on the bubble.
Or I think red means they dropped. I have to figure that out.
What do you mean seed projections? Oh, you click a team.
If you click it, you can see the history of how Lenardi's had them.
This year?
Yeah.
I
kind of like that.
I think the Big East gets 5 in. I think St. John's figures it out and enough to get in, squeak in. I think the Big East will definitely have a play-in team.
Who's the 5th?
Creighton, Nova, Seton Hall, UConn, St. John's. I think Seton Hall is going to get it. I think Howard is a good enough job. I think Creighton is.
This is so. Shout out TGA. That's a great comment. Like this is why you stream. This is the shit they notice. Rico's like the barcode's legendary. this thing was sitting on a shelf for like 3 years, but it's brand new to me. So like. That's great.
They used to. So our tech people they may still do it. They used to put names on these little scan discs that you would put into the machine.
They still do.
And then you would put your video of your podcast on. They name them like Mindy and Sally. Like that's how they would track it.
They named it after all of the names are the mothers of the tech guys.
Okay, that makes sense. That sounds about right. So I remember somebody got either let go or quit the company. And they were missing so many drives. And I don't know who it is. I have no idea who it was. But I remember somebody went over to one of the desks and opened the drawer, and there was like 15 of them in there. They were just stuffed down below.
So Eddie, not to get political, Eddie said this on House Call, which we both eventually got to get you guys on. There's only a couple weeks left, but next year you're definitely on. He said that the COVID gave the buffet industry a bad name. I said today, oh geez, what else did I think? I think they came from movie theaters. I think they came for buffets. And now that you guys are saying it, I think COVID came for the malls.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Malls, big time.
I think it was, listen, again, I don't get like Dante, but like it feels like they were like, all right, we got our eyes on a couple of different industries we could wipe out. And then malls, buffets, and
small restaurants.
What else I just said? Malls,
small restaurants,
buffets,
really.
Malls,
small
buffets,
restaurants,
and movie theaters. They're like, we're gonna work.
There's still some places you'll get food or you'll do things, and they'll bring you I don't have a good specific example. I think of one I'll say it, but I'll give a general example where it's like normally you would get a nice cup or something, and they give you some like, or it's like you'll get like silver or something. They give you like if you go to a restaurant, you get like something like silver in a bag or something. It's like they're still like lingering things from that era where you're like, wait, we're not. Like even like the QR code menus are still kind of around. Like they're just little things. You're like, damn, I missed that.
Jack, did you put that up because he's commented it 36 times? So you're like,
Oh, I
all right,
didn't
well,
see that.
eventually-
The
start to
reason I
learn
put
the
it up
handles.
is he
You
asked
start to
me.
learn the handles. It's all right. It's a Wednesday, probably light week at school the next couple of days. Have a few pops. Just keep fucking commenting 95 times. Like you can't try to dunk on. Like nobody's been more right about St. John's than me for now. So we'll see how it all shakes out. But
the problem with the St. John's team is that Pitino hates that team. I've never seen anyone hate their team more than Pitino hates that team.
I got it on pretty good authority that he's been fighting with he's like, I didn't get a good enough roster. But it's funny that, they all kept saying the mega hole. He's had words with his GM out in Vegas. I know on good authority with that. I don't think the kids like him. Like, I don't think he's one of the most I don't think his style's likable. I don't think he's really a personable, guy. He doesn't do any of the fun shit when they win. Like, not that this is, 5th grade fucking CYO, but I don't know, when Bray wins in Maui, he does the thing with his shirt off. When Izzo wins, he fucking whatever. You know what I mean? So.
Got him complaining about the fans at MSG again. Oh, it's like, oh my God.
Wait, what?
How many times can we do this, Pitino?
They're saying the GM is fired. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but I don't know. I mean, well, he definitely had words with him in November, back when they were first struggling in Vegas. That was 3 games into the fucking season. So that's pretty early to be like, I hate this team. You should have got me a better team. So that's whatever,
By the way, you want to see how much did Creighton pay for Owen Freeman?
Dude, I think they paid him $2 million. He's off the bench.
His last 5 games. Last 5. Okay, so we'll say his 3 games in Big East play since in the last 3 games. He's logged 19 minutes, 1 for 4, 2 points. That's crazy.
I saw a tweet that said they gave him $2.3 million.
That's crazy. That's a good win for them tonight, though, on the road in Nova. That's a huge win.
Who did K-State get fleeced by last year? There was a kid.
Michael Hawkins. Not Hawkins.
Hawkins
Coleman?
from Illinois. Coleman
Hawkins. Yeah.
He infamously said something about UConn before the UConn game, and then UConn went on a 30-0 run against them.
Go Betha.
UConn fans still pull it up, but he was a real disappointment for Kansas State.
Yes.
He said something like he doesn't want to go. He said, I will not play in the Big East or Big Ten.
Yeah. This is the guy. This is the guy, by the way. Shout out this kid.
That's the guy.
Let me tell you something. That's the kid. I didn't know he wanted to be outed, but he's the guy. If you're gonna publicly comment that, you get your flowers.
Eric. Rico's been telling me about you he told me about you last night. Mullins is that dude.
So far, nobody's been more fucking right about this guy than
hey, Jeff and I love Mullins. We were waiting for a game like this, and tonight proved it. And I'm excited for Mullins. Mullins is the fucking man, and he's played
great defense.
Hurley
I know he had a tough
trusted
at the end
him.
of the second half. He's played great defense too.
Hurley trusted him more than solo ball tonight.
Get him to the New York office.
He was bad too in that last game, which makes tonight even better for me. It's like freshman bouncing back like that. Oh, he was good. He was good tonight.
Yeah,
that's the team. I guess that's the AAU team.
There's also something about his shot that when it goes in, it looks like it's a shot that's going to go in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say? It says UConn hasn't experienced what the Big Ten was like. That's a crazy comment. I mean, the Big East
that's
all
fair.
they got. That's all they got in the Big East is basketball.
No, but I know what he's saying. I mean, the conference schedule would be more difficult. That's just true.
Yeah.
But also,
hey, maybe they lose to a Big Ten team this year, but after all I heard with Purdue a couple years ago, I just never
also, let's be real. Over the past however many years, UConn has more national championships than that conference.
What every
Right?
time I put a
Braden
everybody,
Smith and Fletcher Lawyer still think Steph Castle's coming up from behind.
Yeah.
every time I put a comment on here, it hurts me on the Instagram live. How do you, Jack? Do you know how to move it?
I don't know. how to move it.
I have not used StreamYard with the ability to do Instagram Live. That's sick, actually. I did not
It's
know.
awesome, dude. I got both things going. I got the phone. Shout out Joe. By the way, did you know, Jeff, every YouTube comment for Super Chat, Joe gets the money?
No, that's not true.
Jack, listen, no, that kid works. Give him the money, dude. Give him the money.
I want him to get the money, but I'm just saying it's not true. I like Joe.
What do you think? They're going to come beat down the door trying to shake down Joe when he walks out of work? He's got $50,000 in his pocket from a Tate after dark? Like, relax, Jack.
That was that question, the Pope question. I don't think Pope makes it out of this year.
No, I talked to somebody pretty last night. They're worried about it. They they're also, there's problems at Louisville. Mikel Brown's dad and Kelsey, it ain't great over there from what I'm hearing. And I love Kelsey. Murray State, hopefully with a cover. 41 seconds up 12. Can we just run this out? 8.5.
That's also the other thing too with Kentucky is look, like I kind of clowned and joked because when Pope won his tournament games last year and Hurley was out, they were like, thank God we didn't get Hurley. But
Rico,
it's as crazy as you want to call.
So you can put the comments up.
Yeah, all right, but it's still, I get what you're saying.
As crazy as you want to call Kentucky fans, though, if they were, so
this guy thinks people are dunking on this guy like, oh, you're anti-UConn. He was just saying what,
right? He asked me a West Farms question. Of course, he's a UConn guy.
He was just saying what he said to like illustrate the point. That's all.
Coleman Hawkins, a bozo. As crazy you want to call Kentucky fans, if you give Pope a $20 million roster and he doesn't perform, you fire him. I'm not going to say you're crazy or you're reacting too quickly. That just doesn't work. That doesn't fly.
I think in the current era, it doesn't. You have to be, if you're given that opportunity with that roster, and it happens in college football too. They pull the plug quick, and honestly, you can turn it around quick too. It's not a full-on rebuild anymore, especially if you have that money.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't blame them either. I know they're really high on Pope, but it kind of
you're gonna make mistakes with the portal. I think Hurley's been pretty. I mean, they'd be pretty upfront about last year with Aiden Mahaney.
Yep,
it was a bad pick. You can 1 or 2 is fine, but to have that whole roster construction be as bad as it is for how much money they paid, oh my god.
So Tang was one of my favorite guys to interview. I did him live. I did him by myself, I should say. I didn't do him on Bench Mob. I did him a couple years ago. He had my favorite quote, I think, of a coach, and I think it's one of those things like, hit it, please, miss. Hit it again. 2 for $1. Bang. We're up 1. As bad as we've played, we're up 1. Love it.
For as bad as you guys looked, this is great.
Yeah. He had a quote that I think, like, if you're talking about what's going to define the last 10 years or the next 10 years of this life, he said, I tell my guys all the time, you can have a guy beat you once or twice, but you can't have a guy beat you every day. Meaning in the sense of, like, Braylon Mullins gets away from UConn and goes to Creighton, whatever. Like, UConn gets every 2 times a year they pay for Braylon Mullins. But you go get Coleman Hawkins in the portal and you spend the money, he kills you every day. You know, like that's where we're at. So, like, and that's how it's going to work with some of these. Murray State with a cover, by the way. That's a big one. That's one of those things with, like, the way this portal's going and all these big donors. You're going to go to these guys, be like, yo, I need this quarterback. Like, give me $6 million. Like, I don't think everybody's money is endless. Like, I wonder if you miss 2 out of 3 or 2 in a row, can that guy come back with the money? Like, not everybody has the endless money, you know? That's an interesting thing to track. So we'll see.
It's the portal is fascinating. And I'll tell you what, if you are a fan of both a college football and college basketball team, and your coaches have differing styles. Now, granted, I like 2 teams from different schools, but to compare Hurley to what and I don't want to make that, this doesn't need to be a James Franklin thing, but I'll make the comparison. To compare Hurley and his understanding of the portal and his understanding of NIL and how UConn handled it compared to what Franklin did, you'll hear about the big games and why Franklin got canned. That is absolutely as big of a reason as any why James Franklin's no longer at Penn State. It's just a lack of understanding of how to dish out NIL, lack of caring or understanding about the portal properly. And like you can, it was been very eye-opening having two different coaches like that, because you're like, oh, like when someone gets it, someone gets it.
I mean, if there's anything that's proven Hurley, as elite as he's been, obviously his coaching ability, but the adaptation to the portal, I even think you could make arguments that without a Joey California in 2023, they don't win the national championship.
So, all right. So this is going to be a very bizarre question. And if people are going to think I'm coming at Hurley, I love Hurley. He's unbelievable. Like, again, I'm the first guy to say he was out of fucking Wagner. We're not going to reiterate that. But like, you knew where he was going. You knew what he was going to do, so to speak. You knew he was on the rise. He was a young, relatively young guy. He was going to move up. What happens? Because he had never made the second weekend leading into 2023. What happens if they don't make the Final Four in 2023 and then don't win in 2024? I know that's a ridiculous question, but like, it's very hard to. Where are you at right now? Like, he's still your guy. He's not going to go anywhere. But
I think they were so good, Rico. I think you can't even make both those runs are historically elite and dominant. They weren't even. Oh, the crazy part was, I mean, the 2010, 2014 teams, there were some things. It's like, if this didn't go this way, this didn't go that way, they wouldn't have won it. That was a team that I think was winning it no matter what.
No, I agree. It's just more of like, where's the panic meter?
Yeah, if he bombs out in the first round 3 consecutive seasons, I think the pressure is pretty huge. And if he does it again, then I don't know. But he would have been in a pretty tough spot had he lost after losing to Maryland, after losing to New Mexico State. And then if he would have lost the next year, like if he would have lost to, I guess, 13 seed Iona, I mean, which they did not have a good first half. That was their toughest game that whole tournament run.
I would argue that St. Mary's one.
I would argue
the St. Mary's game was tougher.
St. Mary's had it. I forgot who got injured, but somebody got injured for St. Mary's too, which kind of broke that game open. UConn's 2 toughest games in back-to-back seasons, by the way, were Iona and St. Mary's. The rest of their games were like butter. That was like, it was kind of crazy if you look back on it.
So, hold on. This is
Bama played him well. Bama played them really
well.
Bama played him better than Purdue did.
I blogged about it or did a tweet. That was also crazy. Jeff, do you remember where that game was in Iona?
Where it was played?
Against Iona? Yeah, it was in the same state as New York.
Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
It was in Buffalo. It was great. Like, against Patino, that was crazy. So,
but it was a 4-13, right? Or 3-14?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the UConn was a 4 seed that year. UConn was completely underseeded because they had a bad loss in the Big East semifinals, I think, to Marquette.
I like this. I've thought about this, doing a TikTok every day, or at least a tweet of like gold, silver, bronze, sleeper. 4 games every night in terms of like the best to watch. Because this is what I keep saying to Clemmer. Like, I don't think Clemmer loves basketball enough, but I'm like, you should just pick. You could pick a 7 o'clock. You pick 7 o'clock. Like, if you pick UConn tonight, great game. If you picked Alabama Vanderbilt so far, like, great game. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to watch a 7 and a 9. And like the gold, silver, and bronze, and then the sleeper. Tonight would have been St. Louis VCU. St. Louis is second weekend good.
St. Louis is very good.
You know what you should do, Rico? You should do like first screen, second screen. Now, not everyone has multiple TVs, but they have computers, they have phones.
That's a good point.
Say, put this on, and then the perfect, like the Bosco TV guide for tonight. And then it will get a little bit crazy on Friday nights or games or nights when there's not as many good games. And then you can break down why each game is worthy of watching.
That's a foul.
You want a good mid-major team again? High Point.
Really? They're good again?
They won by 54 tonight, 55 tonight in conference. Granted, Gardner-Webb is one of the worst in the
somebody.
Isn't Akron pretty good again?
They're a friend.
Miami of Ohio. The MAC is actually very good this year.
They're a friend of the program, Jeff.
Miami of Ohio. Oh, High Point. Yeah.
Todd,
they have Yusuf Singare from UConn to transfer. Yeah, Miami of Ohio plays Friday against Toledo. They're both undefeated in the MAC, and Miami of Ohio is 16-0.
But I don't think High Point brought back a lot of those guys from last year.
No, I think it's a really good. That's a good like emerging program.
First time in forever.
And they lost Huss. Huss left. Who's the coach? Was he an assistant?
I actually don't know who it is.
Because
By the way, you know who I completely forgot left his school until I saw the interview last night was Bucky. Bucky McMillan. I totally forgot he went to Texas A&M. And that interview last night was crazy.
Yeah, he was doing some crazy shit too. Like he was saying the refs fucked up the call previously, so that's why they gave us that buzzer beater or some shit. Steve, I like Steve. Obviously, it drives the Alabama people crazy. Steve's been good to us. His dad's been good to us. Him chasing him around with the iPad was very funny. Last night was an all-time, like, that it was fucking nuts. Every way you looked between.
Did you see the guy who threw the soda over his back of his head?
Yeah, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Can't be doing that.
And it's funny coming off of the Cal Notre Dame ending too, where what's his name ran after.
Oh yeah,
the ref.
Shrewsbury. No, so the craziest story I was trying to talk about it on Wake Up Barstool. Jeff, you're a Connecticut guy. Jack, you're a Connecticut guy. Martin Luther King Day, I'm very upset. I'm traveling I'm excited about the video I'm shooting for Bosco Industries, but I'm traveling Martin Luther King Day at 2:00. Have you guys been following Quinnipiac, Manhattan, and what's going on?
No.
Quinnipiac is the real deal this year too.
Yeah, and they're still not going to make it. Pecor's a joke.
You
didn't see this brawl? Foul at the end of whatever. Kid
crazy.
It was definitely an aggressive foul. They get a little heated. Pecora and Gallagher have to be separated. Then Pecora's like, yeah, I did my due diligence on him. Like, I got 15 calls, 15 messages yesterday. His team's played dirty. Like, he's a bad guy. Like, dude, that game should be picked up somewhere.
So, Mac,
like, nothing else is going. Beef. I know Martin Luther King Day is a big NBA day. There's day games all day. My dad used to take us every year to the Garden. That game is appointment television. You have to put the MAC should have their best refs on it. Like, it's going to be these two teams hate each other.
Quinnipiac loses these games though in that conference that you're just like, man, like you think they're gonna, and they played a good schedule too. They're 3 out of conference losses.
So funny enough story, Leroy.
St. John's, Yale, and UCF. Those are 3 potential tournament teams.
Yeah, sorry. Funny enough,
Yale's good.
Comment. I'm trying to put it up. Funny enough, Leroy. Obviously, I knew who Buffalo was that year and how high they got and how many wins they had and the fast pace of play, like when you're tracking it. I was not necessarily a huge Oates fan back then. Knew the name, hadn't met him, whatever. I also picked Arizona to win that game, if you can believe it. I was kind of like mad. My first interaction with Oates is being mad that Buffalo beat Arizona. Because if you remember, Jeff, do you remember how hot Arizona was a 4 that year? Which
people were like, DeAndre is going to eat this team's lunch.
No, I thought they could win the whole thing. Do you remember how hot they were down the stretch?
Yeah, that was the UMBC year, right? That was that tournament, right? 2018, right?
I think it was a little earlier.
I might be wrong. There's 2 years that I mix up. I mix up tournaments. It's 2018, 2017. I think I mix up.
Here, yeah, I'll find out right now. It was all right. So Arizona's at the top. I gotta log in.
You know what it is? I mix up because Marshall won the year after. I think it was 2017.
That was one of my favorite. I called into a Sirius radio show with that. Marshall played so fast, and then Wichita State, I think, played so slow. That was such a tempo mismatch. Let's see, 2018 Arizona lost to Buffalo. Yeah, so Arizona was a 4, 27-8.
2 years after. Huh.
I think DeAndre Ayton or Alonzo Trier had like missed times. They had Roll Atkins, obviously, who didn't go to St. John's. He was a New York City kid from Christ the King. So obviously they were 19-4 to end January. They lose by 3 and then by 8 to Washington and UCLA, fall to like 19-6. And then from the middle of February, go on a tear. They only lose to Oregon. They win the fucking Pac-12. It'd be Colorado, UCLA, and USC. They're the hottest team like in the country. They got the goods, and they you're looking and you're like, Arizona can fucking do it, you know? And then Buffalo, credit to Buffalo. Oates didn't just beat him. They fucking trounced him in that game.
That man, that one's gotta
89-68, dude. They crushed them.
That's got to kill Sean Miller looking back on it, because that's a team where you win that game, you go play a mediocre at best Kentucky team, that had just beat Davidson barely. Then you go play a 9 seed in Kansas State, which barely beat UMBC. And then you have Loyola Chicago, who was kind of like bat out of hell. Like Loyola Chicago was kind of crazy, but it is like that would have been set up perfectly for Sean Miller. But
I think what do you think? What do you think haunts Sean Miller more, that 18 loss or the 14-15 back-to-backs against Wisconsin?
That one, losing the same team twice has to be just.
Those were
killer.
wars. Those Wisconsin teams that was fun with Bo Ryan and those were wars. You guys also had. Did you win or lose that game? When was the year you beat Arizona?
That was the 2011 Kemba year.
Yeah,
they had a shot at the buzzer to win that game.
Yep. Arizona was really good that year, too.
I was watching with a bunch of Duke fans, and they smashed Duke.
That was another one. That's again, like Marty gets mad. I knew when Duke had the goods and didn't have the goods. They didn't have bigs that year. Duke in 2011, Derek Williams was the kid. I thought he was going to be a star in the NBA. I really did.
Bro, that Derek Williams game against UConn, I thought he was the next truth. I hadn't seen – Kemba had to pull that one out of his ass to win that game. Derek Williams looked like the future of the NBA.
They win the national title if they win that game, Arizona.
Yeah, that was the 2011 game. Did Kyrie play that game?
He did.
Definitely. Oh,
he did. He came back for the tournament, yeah.
Yeah, but he was never 100%. It was one of those weird things. They had the singlers. They just didn't have the size. Like, Derek Williams was going to fucking crush.
The greatest Mountain West year ever. That was San Diego State with Kawhi, who wasn't even the best guy on that team.
The fact UConn beat Kawhi and Derek Williams back-to-back was – that Sweet 16 game was such a battle, too.
That's good comment.
2018 was a wild year. We had Nevada in the Sweet 16. Mick Cronin. Oh yeah, Mick Cronin. Yeah,
but I feel like I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I also feel like 2018 was when Michigan. Am I wrong? Am I doing this wrong? Didn't Michigan beat Houston in a crazy one?
Yeah, Abdur-Rahman.
Yeah, in the second round. That's what I keep talking about with
who was the guy with the ponytail with the man bun for Houston? Who was that?
I'll look it up now.
God, what was his name? That's gonna kill me. So I'm looking at it right now.
Rob Gray, Devin Davis,
Rob
Gray.
So that was kind of Houston's. Like emergence. Like they were starting to peak, and you were like, "Oh, this team has something," and then they started to snowball from there. The game that cast to kill Sean Miller was when they lost to 11 seed Xavier in the Sweet 16 in 2017.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And that Gonzaga team was very good, but that is like, I totally forgot that they lost to that team.
I think I wrote a blog about it as well. It's a super random thing. I think Xavier and Kansas State are pound for pound the teams who have played, this is very niche, who have played the most entertaining Sweet 16 games of all time, if that makes sense.
Sorry, say it one more time.
Xavier and Kansas State, off the top of my head, are the teams who have played pound for pound the most entertaining Sweet 16 games. Now, Kansas has been in a million Sweet 16s. Carolina's been in a million Sweet 16s. Duke's been in a million Sweet 16s.
Yeah.
But there's been blowouts. Like, to me, Kansas State, I remember being in, like, it feels like 3 Sweet 16s. The fucking crazy game against – who was that? Who was that bananas game against? Xavier? The double overtime?
Xavier Kansas State was a double overtime.
Right. And then Xavier also played Pitt when Levance hit that shot. So, like, those were losses, crippling losses or whatever. But, like, my point is you get points in this exercise if you've only played 4 Sweet 16 games, but they were bananas in terms of all of them. That's where it's awesome. You get what I'm saying?
Kansas State Xavier, I believe I think Kansas State played Butler the next round to go to the Final Four.
Right. And then I'm just saying Sweet 16, like these Sweet 16 games. I think that's a great bar night. It's a great, like, it's starting to be spring. You might have opening day that day. Like, it's a cool day. Kansas State also played a classic against Michigan State in the Sweet 16 at the Garden. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you look it up. Like, I think Xavier, Kansas State, for the most part, they haven't played the most Sweet 16 games, but they always play good ones, if that makes sense.
I actually just rewatched much of that Michigan State Kansas State game the other day because that was one UConn was playing when that happened. So I didn't watch much of that game. That was a great game.
What game was it?
Kansas State, Michigan State at the Garden, the first of the UConn back-to-back.
Why didn't you watch the game?
UConn was playing. They were in the process of beating the brakes off of Arkansas.
That's the one thing I wish.
Yeah, it was the exact.
I wish they could do that. I wish they could do that a little bit better.
Stagger it different.
Stagger the Sweet 16 as much as you can, but it's really hard because it's only 2 sites. So it's like, wait, what are we gonna make these people go 5:30 and then fucking like 9?
Wait.
Like 8. Like
you could though if you regionally locate them properly. Like UConn was in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
They could have staggered it a little different, but I don't criticize tournament scheduling too much because I also think they've improved it over the years a little bit. They've staggered the second round better than it used to be. Even though I don't
Sunday. Listen, I'll be honest, and us, like I'm gonna stay up all day for basketball.
I don't love the standalones as much on Sunday. I do.
Sunday night's hard, man. When you're ending at 12 o'clock at night on a Sunday, that's pretty hard.
The worst feeling in the world is the end of Sunday of the second round. There's no lower feeling as a sports fan in terms of like an event, because that just feels like those 4 days are over.
It also really sucks when like if that Sunday's not that eventful, like it's like it sucks, but you didn't get great games, so to speak. But yeah. But
is there any bigger convince yourself moment than when the first day of the tournament's bad and then you go into the second day and they play the highlights from the previous night and they'll pick out that one clip and you're like, oh no, today's gonna be the day. You're gonna get it. We really haven't had that in a couple years. It's like last year was kind of a dud. The year before, like at least in terms of like exciting first round, you had like Golke 2 years ago, but last year was a dud.
It was bad. I also love the features on Saturday and Sunday in the on CBS when they do the feature on the coach or the feature on the player while you're waiting for those games to get going. I love that. So all right, I'll let you guys go. I mean, we went long for UConn. You guys can whatever you want.
It's just fun. You know me. I could talk. I could talk. And I could talk forever.
Also, that's a great. This Thursday of Sweet 16 was always my father's fantasy baseball draft.
Oh, that's a good little
great day. What the fuck, Jack? That's a great day to do it.
Oh, I just think it's funny that it was always that. I think it's great.
It's great bar. I think it's a great bar day.
No,
I like watching
Sweet
the
16. I think Sweet 16
Thursday and Friday are awesome.
Sweet 16 through Elite 8 is up there with the run we're about to go on with 2 semifinals, college football playoff, wild card. Now, I think you can make an argument the divisional games are a little bit better just because you have truly the best teams, theoretically, into the national championship. But, yeah, no, you don't have to tell me twice about Sweet 16.
I keep forgetting that's tomorrow night. I don't know why I thought it was Friday, Saturday.
You think they should go away from the Monday night game?
Go what?
Wild card? Because if you're catering,
the wild card.
If the NFL wants to dominate the weekend and take away Saturday from college football and own Saturday and Sunday, then don't do Monday night. Like college is bending the knee like anyone would for NFL. Just do 3 Saturday. And I know people don't like Saturday day, but like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't like the Monday night.
I'm very anti NFL games being spread out. I think it sucks. I think that Christmas week you had like 5 1:00 games and then like 2 that I think that stinks.
Yeah,
I hate that. Playoffs, whatever. I don't care. Like because I want to make sure I can I'm seated. Like I'll take playoffs every night. That's fine. But like I think regular season, I'm a traditionalist. I love a full slate Sunday. This past Sunday was great. I don't care if there are backups in. I like having 1,000 games going at once. That's the NFL to me.
Yeah, I think that's the takeaway is like as the more and more we start to isolate these games and showcase these games, like not all these games should be fucking standalone.
No, it's why people say that you've seen more of like the NFL. This like it's because you have these standalone games, and if they stink, that's all you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Where like like some crappy Saturday game, Dolphins Browns, that's been happening for decades, right. But it's usually buried on a Sunday. But you start spreading all this shit out, it's like
Red Panda.
That's what I
Vandy.
don't like. I'm not saying less games, whatever, 18 weeks. Just like I like my Sunday.
It's
Red
just
Panda. Red Panda. Vandy.
it'll never happen. It's almost not to get too political, but it's almost a kind of a anti-capitalist approach to keep it the way that we want it to, because the NFL loves giving away those games, those nights to a Peacock, to an ESPN Plus, to a whatever streaming service, and they want the standalone, and they're going to get it. And it does stink because it takes away from that Sunday full packed slate. But though Netflix, like, they pay that big money, and it's just they're gonna rule whatever they want forever. And maybe what would have to happen would be a commissioner would have to come in, but the commissioner doesn't really make the rules. It's the owners that sign off on everything, and the owners, I think they'll never say no to more money. It's unfortunate, but it just is what it is.
It's crazy.
And that's why in Europe,
schedule.
In Europe, the fans really push against those random games, those Thursday night games, Friday night games, because they say it's because people who work can't go, but also they want it to be condensed Saturday, Sunday. It's just that's how it goes.
The wild card weekend schedule is crazy to look at. Like, imagine this like 8 years ago. Fox, Prime Video, CBS, Fox, NBC, ESPN. Like, it's just so spread out. It's crazy.
I just went one TV. I went one screen, one game on the big screen down in the bottom. BYU was up 30. Where does Hurley end up with on his brother's staff pretty soon?
I bet he'll get
is there a soft landing spot for him?
I think.
Yeah, I think so.
A place like a Fordham. I mean, Fordham just hired a new coach, but a place.
You know who's pissing off a lot of people on the rise is my friend Johnny Dawkins. He's going to get another year if they make the tournament. They're off to it. They were ranked. I know they lost last night. That was everybody.
Gave me a good chuckle. A good friend of yours I saw last night. I laughed at in a clip. It might have been 2 nights ago. Fran McCaffrey screaming at someone at Princeton, just screaming at someone.
I was supposed to go to that game. I'm going to end up going to Columbia. I do need to see him in person. The Iowa people, they're not happy with me because I am. This guy. Hey, Little Red.
That's my boy.
Mix in a water, buddy. Mix in a water.
There's a great Red's my guy. I met Red.
No, you guys were almost cursed. I almost flipped on you.
No. Little Red.
There's a great photo of Red at the Final Four before the Bama game, and it's Red, and then right in the background it's my mom. Just it's the two of them. It's a great. It's like a professional. It was posted on UConn's Instagram. It's very
a great fan. He's a positive fan. And he's a good guy.
He was, but just listen. Let me curse who I curse. Don't try to flip that I cursed your team. Let me do my own bed.
I think Little Red meant it in a good way. He was probably misconstrued. I know you guys figured it out.
Misconstrued, Jack. He was rocked. I like the kid. Yeah, look. He's not denying it. Look, I was lit up. This kid was rocked.
All right. Okay.
Good. I respect it, dude. And I'll be honest, like, on a Tuesday afternoon, if he ever squared up, like I'm a little worried too. Like he's got that. He's got that.
Red, no.
He reminds me
I wouldn't. I would want him on my side.
He reminds me of the Shane Gillis thing about that Irish guy when he's like, "Oh fuck you!" Like he just keeps trying to fight everybody. Like that's what this kid reminded me of. So,
all right, I'm gonna head out.
All right, that's good.
See ya.
I just hit Reegs. All right, let me get you guys out of here. Hold on. Remove. All right, thanks, Chef. All right. All right, let's dial into Bama. We've been dialed in. That was good conversation. Another fucking turnover. I just sent it to Reegs. Sent, I think. So we can get him in. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Little Red takes advantage of Bolivar United Campbell. Yeah, I don't think he did. I don't think there's any denying that, my man. No, definitely not. Rhett Winter. We got to stop getting killed on the offensive glass. All right, we got in terms of bets. Is there a way for me to put my bets? I can't put it on there. I got we already cashed Murray State, who's off to a great start. I got Arkansas -4.5. I got Bama money line. I've not been reading the TikTok because it's on the second phone, and I know you guys couldn't hear whatever, so I appreciate all those people in there. I'll try to get that as well. Let's get that guy out of there. I think we'll have Riggs jump on. The Barstool basketball team had a game out in Chicago. I sent it to White Boy Rick and Dana. If they want, you need a roommate, Aaron Hernandez or OJ, who you going with? That's a hell of a fucking. How many stolen mics before they asset tagged them? That's fucking great. What are your thoughts on NC State struggling? Yeah, we need to hit a shot. We're not shooting well. I don't know. NC State's in trouble. South Florida up 4. That's a big win for them. Hopefully, let's close the deal on that. Just got a text from the roommate. Says she doesn't have internet. All right, what do we got? Who's this? Phylon. We have not been able to get to the rack. I like that. If not, Alabama has not been able to get to the rack. He's not ass, dude. He's not ass. It's a brutal conference. They didn't get who they were going to get. It's not a phenomenal good win for South Florida. Text Coach Hodge. Good win for South Florida. Brutal loss the other day. They lost Saturday with a chance to fucking kid didn't take the shot. It was absolutely brutal. For that. They were down 2. Down 2. They didn't get a shot off. Alabama up 1. Oh, shit. What up? Are you muted? Are you muted? I can't hear you.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
There we go.
This is a good. What are you on tonight, by the way? What'd you bet?
Clemson -3.5.
All right, that's in the square somewhere here in the 4s. Purdue's running away with it from. I like Davidson again tonight. Weird line. It was -1.5. They're running away from Loyola Chicago.
I've taken Davidson so many times this year.
I took him the other night. This is a question for you. Who's replacing Wes Miller at Cincy? If they are replacing Wes Miller at Cincy.
Oh, he's so bad. He might be the worst offensive coach in the country. They're 219th on offense.
That's tough.
Who's replacing him? Fuck. Trying to think like who would be a good local guy.
I was just saying, Johnny.
They're going to go
the
mid-major route.
If Johnny Dawkins makes the tournament, stop turning it over. Houston Mallet, I feel like, hasn't done dick tonight. He's the guy. Whatever. Hold on, let me finish that thought later. What did I say? If Johnny Dawkins makes the tournament again tonight, it's going to piss off a ton of people who had their eyes on that UCF job. I was hearing that UCF job for the last 2 years. Guys were trying to get. Like, if he keeps making the tournament, he's gonna get extended again next year. That's not a job that's gonna open up. Hurley's gonna get fired out at Arizona State, right?
Probably. I mean, he's been there he's 8 years there?
Where do you think he goes? Is there a soft landing spot or like?
Yeah, one of the.
Here you go. That's a great one. If you could get shirts, you get shirts.
He can get a better job than Cincinnati.
That's a good point. What's going to open? Yeah, I mean, shirts is going to get it.
Shirts. I mean, if you're Cincinnati and get shirts, you take that in a heartbeat. If you're Cincinnati,
2 or 3, I think Bama gets. I think Bama's going to be on the 2 or 3 line. The SEC is not that good. Where are you at with the Kentucky? What's the state of Kentucky?
This is my least favorite team I've ever watched.
Does Pope survive it?
Yeah. I mean, you give him another year, but like he's firmly on the hot seat. If they bottom out, because so Mitch Barnhart, the AD, there's talks that he's going to be gone. He's retiring. That's talks.
Who's he? AD?
The AD. He's been around since 01.
Right. I'm horrible with names. I don't ADs, GMs, all those names. I'm not good at all that shit.
So if he leaves and they bottom out, a new AD could come in and be like, hey, I'm gonna go get whoever I want now.
Right.
So I would say like it's 90% chance he's back for a third year.
Oh, fuck you. Where was I going to go? Oh, Pope made tournaments. Did he win a fucking game?
No, he never won one until last year.
That's crazy. That's where
because they lost as a 6 seed to
I know. You can't. No, but on his way up, I'm saying.
No, he never made one at Utah Valley.
Yeah. So you took a guy who didn't make a tournament? Or no, I'm sorry, didn't win a tournament game?
Correct. Didn't win one.
That's tough.
He lost to 2020. Obviously, tournament doesn't happen. 21 loses as a 6 seed.
Yeah, so never made it at Utah Valley. Lost in 2021 at BYU. Lost in 2024 at BYU. And then, I mean, I know he's your guy. He's a Kentucky guy. So it's like.
He was also really good last year, which is like the weird thing. And I know, and
and you like him, and like he brings it back. So like, but we'd say it all the time. Like I remember Matt fucking Doherty. He took a big step up at North Carolina. Some of these guys you just can't fucking they can't swing it. Does underperforming in the ACC and Big East push further towards the merger?
No.
That was discussed last season. That would be insane. How many teams are in the ACC? 18?
I would hate it. I would hate it.
In the Big East, they can't do that. They just can't do that.
That there would be 29 teams.
That is a good point. Like sometimes there should be common sense with that. Thoughts on North Carolina? I don't know if Hubert Davis is. I
just don't trust Hubert Davis.
Neither do I.
Like their front court's awesome. Caleb Wilson's an All-American. A lot of guys turned out. It was Hurley, Oates, and Drew.
Yeah,
that were the big three. Now, I'll tell you what, Bruce Pearl's talking like he wants this job.
Kentucky?
Yeah, you hear him on when he does the TNT stuff?
Not really. What is he saying?
He's always talked about how much he loves Kentucky. Like he's always had this respect for Kentucky basketball. And when he does the halftime and they talk about Kentucky, you can just hear him go into coach mode.
That's interesting.
He
leaves right at the end to get Steve the job and then goes and takes Kentucky. That's a hell of a fucking
Steve wins 6 games.
Steve's fine. We like Steve.
I'm saying this year they are bad this year.
They're not good. I don't think the SEC is that elite. I think it's
I think
Arkansas is going to be at the top. I think Bama's going to be at the top. We'll see what Vandy does.
They're
still saying Florida. What's Florida going to be? Safely in the tournament? Or could they find themselves to the bubble?
Now they'll figure it out.
I like Hoiberg. I just found out one of my guys was on Hoiberg's staff back in 2014.
At Iowa State?
At Iowa State when Niang broke his foot. I do think that Iowa State team was good enough to win the whole thing. We were just doing tournament what ifs. I should have said that to Jeff and Jack. If Niang doesn't break his foot,
what's on my bucket list? Maybe number one on my bucket list is to go to Hilton.
Yeah,
I want to see a game at Iowa State. That's easily top 3 on my bucket list.
Fog is still number 1.
Fog, yeah. I say Fog's probably.
I mean, I also haven't done any of the big I know they suck, but Carrier Dome, Cameron, Fog, Kentucky. Got to get the ice cream there. Is that what the thing is?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's a good one too. Big what ifs. Brandon Davies from BYU doesn't have sex.
Probably hold on. I'm gonna let the dog out real quick. Hold on.
That's a good one. This guy's been a good commenter tonight. All right, Bama's up 4. We're not shooting well. Some kid just cooked by him. Arkansas up 10. Credit to Washington. Tough fight against Purdue. The refs kind of put the whistles down.
What were the what ifs you guys had?
2020, obviously, the whole thing. I said this. You're not going to like this. If Baylor in 2012 doesn't get you in Kentucky, I think they could get to a championship game. I don't remember any of the guys on the team. I feel like it was Quincy Acey
Yeah.
in 2012. Let me find out exactly who it is. Kentucky. Click Kentucky on Ken Palm. They played Baylor. You guys beat them by 12.
Miller.
They finished the season 27-7.
Was that Pierre Jones on that team?
Pierre Jackson, Perry
Pierre
Jones,
Jackson.
Quincy Miller, Quincy Acey.
Yeah.
Brady Heslip too. Oh my God, I forgot that name. They
You
were
know,
really, really good. We talked
you know
about
my biggest what if for Kentucky?
No.
2015. If the Final Four was different matchups. So the clear top 3, right? With Kentucky, Wisconsin, Duke.
Right.
Kentucky beats Duke 9 out of 10 times. Duke beats Wisconsin. Wisconsin beats Kentucky. Like they're all matched up perfectly in this like circle, right?
That makes sense.
If we had Duke in the Final Four, or if Wisconsin Duke was the Final Four matchup, I think we go undefeated that year and win the title.
Yeah, 2020, you get the whole thing. We talked about Dayton. We talked about whatever. Jeff was saying if Wichita State or a commenter said these illegal screens are killing us. Jeff said if Wichita State doesn't get you in Kentucky, that's a kind of different thing.
Yeah, the 1-8 game.
Oh, this is a good different what if. What if Jalen Suggs hits the buzzer beater with a crowd on hand instead of
it goes down. That's replayed so many more times.
Yeah, listen, the 2020, everybody's got their own prop. We say we're grouping that all together. I said, will you be a Cincinnati fan when they hired Jared Calhoun? Maybe. Some of my guys will be going to Cincinnati. I'd also like to trump Dana, not to take a dig at Dana Beers, but it'd be cool if like I become bigger in Cincinnati than him, even though he's a Cincinnati guy. What was I going to say? Where were we saying right before that?
The what ifs. Fuck 2020. We're not talking 2020.
Yeah, no, not 2020. If Kenyon Martin doesn't get hurt,
that's a big one.
I mean, that's a huge one. If
Jay Williams makes a free throw,
if Niang doesn't get hurt, if Jason, that's a good one. If Jason Williams can make a fucking free throw against
Indiana,
they flipped over the game I was on the app to Alabama, so now I got it on 2 screens and I can't have that. Yeah, there was a lot. I mean, I'm trying to think of what else. Like, I mean, there's a million different seeding things.
The seeding, I'm trying to think of like injuries or
Jeff was saying that if Tennessee loses to Winthrop in that 15 game against Chris Lofton, you have a 15-11 potentially in the Sweet 16. If that makes any sense.
So that would have been.
He was saying that game would have been like even crazier, or that matchup would have been even crazier.
Who was the 11 that year? That would have been.
I think he said it was Xavier. I don't even know
Xavier.
Who he said.
Yeah, that was Xavier.
Yeah.
There's the Suggs one's interesting though, because that does end if Baylor beats Gonzaga in front of like a regular tournament, not the bubble tournament.
Gordon Hayward, obviously. Yeah, I mean, we all talked about that. Oh, this is does Louisville win? Did Louisville win after Ware broke his leg? So that game was Easter Sunday.
Yes, it was. That tournament, Louisville didn't play in that tournament though. Where's the banner?
Oh yeah, that's I used to be one of those guys. I've gone away from that.
I am for one team. They
won it that year, right? When he broke his leg?
Yeah.
They did, right? Yeah.
Here's the bigger what if. What if the refs don't fuck Michigan when Trey Burke had that clean block in the title game, which put him in foul trouble?
Right.
Because that's the National Player of the Year.
That's a good one. This is a moving script. Oh, he held them. All right, we'll take that. Vanderbilt, too. You're an SEC guy. I forget it every time, and Vanderbilt hasn't been good forever. Like, they've never consistently been good.
No.
This court sucks. This angle sucks. Their uniforms suck. The benches suck. This whole thing about Vanderbilt is just such a weird game. Such a weird game.
I like the court because it's college basketball.
I don't know.
You want everything to look the same, right? Like I like when courts have something different. You want a home court advantage. It's like baseball. You want the walls in. If you're righty hitters, you want the left field wall.
What the fuck just happened in Bama?
Intentional. They call it a.
Yeah, but I looked away for half a second. Hold on. Like the crowd. I'm rewinding for a second. What does he do? Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait, what? He got the rebound for his shot. What's the big deal? I'm trying to. Are you watching this? Why is that such a big deal?
They call it a hook and hold.
I know he missed the shot. The crowd goes crazy, like booing. It's short. He grabs the rebound, takes like another shot, and then everyone on his team is kind of looking at him. Everyone in Bama's looking at him like Amari Allen's really, really good. There's so many good freshmen in this league. You have Clemson plus 3.5?
Minus 3.5.
Minus 3.5. They're up 11. Arkansas is running away from Ole Miss. Does Beard need to change of scenery, or is there still too much? There's still too much. Oh, they also said, if Wichita State doesn't get Kentucky, that's a good one too. Shout out St. Dom's. I think you guys fucked us up because you had a shot clock on Long Island and we didn't have a shot clock.
We didn't have a shot clock in Pennsylvania.
We didn't have a shot clock either for a while. I don't even know what I was saying. Arkansas is running away from Ole Miss. Oh, Beard. There's still enough stink on Beard, or where does he go?
No, someone will take him, but I think he's content being at Ole Miss.
He's got to get better. God, I walked out of that Duke Texas Tech game around Christmas, and Duke won. I walked out.
Oh, that year. Yeah.
I had a crew. We went to that game. It was my buddies coming in from Massachusetts. Oh, that's a good one too. We'll leave that up. Continue the thought. I walked out of that game. I'm like, I know Duke won. I was more impressed with Texas Tech. And then I had an opportunity to continue to submit on Texas Tech in terms of like a bidding war. That's all I'm going to say. And I was like, Texas Tech, and was this close to being like, got the winner. So that team was really, really good.
They were.
He obviously had his issues. Here, I'll put this one back up. If there's no replay in 2019 and the refs don't see – wait, there's no replay?
Yeah, because they reviewed it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good one. I thought he was talking about the Final Four.
No,
what if there was – wait, what if there was –
Virginia-Auburn game.
What if there was replay? Because they didn't replay that backcourt, right? They didn't go to replay for that.
No, they went to replay. Which one are you talking about? The foul?
When it was a double dribble. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Where he dribbled off his back of his foot, picked it up, and then dribbled again?
Which game are you talking about? Virginia?
Auburn. It
Virginia.
wasn't. Auburn. Who was it? Auburn, Virginia.
Yeah, Auburn, Virginia.
Auburn, Virginia. That's the game I'm talking about.
That whole game, because it ends with the controversial foul.
That too, yeah.
And then Virginia wins the title.
Yeah, I still think Texas Tech was really good in that too.
I mean,
really.
I did hear you and Jeff talking about Xavier, Kansas State. Virginia, Purdue only play awesome tournament games.
No, they only play amazing Sweet 16 games.
I know, but I'm saying whenever Purdue and Tennessee play each other.
Purdue, Tennessee might be the best matchups.
Because they've had the Carson Edwards game. They had who was it, Ryan Klein that got fouled, or that Warriors game.
Arizona, Wisconsin for a couple of years had those wars.
I can't believe that's another one. Sean Miller not having a Final Four.
Kellen Sampson not having a championship after last year is fucking crazy too.
Yeah, but at least he's made 3 Final Fours.
Yeah. I was so amazed that they got their doors blown off against Baylor in that Final Four too. They lost by 40, right?
Yeah, they were down. It was over early.
That sucks when the Final Four. UNC, what was that game? Billy Packer famously said, but then that team ended up, who came back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Packer.
I miss Billy Packer. I know he's problematic, but like, I don't know. He was.
I grew up hating Billy Packer because my dad hated Billy Packer from Wake Forest.
That's a good one. What if he didn't get it off in time and they're going to clear the court?
I will go to my grave. We will never see
Good rebound.
a better, what's the right word I'm looking for? A better timed guy or girl than whoever hit that confetti button.
That's a lot of pressure, though. But I'll tell you what, like, call your shot, because if they do it after the review, it's nowhere near as like.
No, I'm sick of reviews. I said this in the blog last night with the Auburn Mississippi State game or the Auburn A&M game. I hate if the bucket goes in, no review, game's over. Whatever's called on the court, game over.
Yeah.
It's like, because we ruin so many moments. In every sport too, right? Football.
I agree with that.
Football, if there's a touchdown, you got to review to see if they crossed, if they stepped in out of bounds or if they crossed the line. I know you like the sport, but soccer's got VAR.
Yeah, even the Patriots touchdown against Atlanta is tainted a little bit because Edelman kept being like, wait a second, wait till it's good, or Brady, that famous clip when they finally did that. What if Beeline? Why did Beeline leave?
Took the Cavs job.
That's what it was. That was weird. Why did he fucking leave for the NBA? Some of these guys, there should be like a collective, like, I don't know, we pay for all these subscriptions. You put like, I don't know, $1 in a month and you get 20,000 people, and these whatever, 100,000 people just stay in college. Certain guys got to stay in college.
Beeline never,
I don't like the Billy Don. I don't like the Billy Donovan fucking is in the NBA.
Yeah, like he was kind of, want to talk about football. He was similar to Sean McVay, right? Like you look at Sean McVay, he could set the wins record if he could coach for another 25 years.
I don't remember this. What if they called him a walk on Jeff?
I remember this.
Andy.
That was a big walk. Also, was it the Nova Carolina?
Wait, Hoiberg went NBA too, right? Iowa State NBA, and then had to come back.
Went to the Bulls, and Billy Donovan, was he the direct replacement to Hoiberg?
Or did he do? Did Hoiberg do 2 NBA jobs or just 1 NBA?
No, he went Iowa State, Bulls, Nebraska.
Bulls, Nebraska, came back.
He only coaches teams that are red.
Oh yeah, you can't have this. What do you think about the visiting manager doing the book, openly cheering at the table? You can quietly, like, under the table,
you can give a fist pump.
You can kind of like, as you fill it out, but you cannot. Yeah,
because did you guys, like, our book guy was with the program for 30 years. Like, he was a lifer. So he was one of us, like, right? He was on basically a coach. Did you guys have the lifer?
Always a assistant coach or a student manager. I'm sorry, a student manager usually.
Okay, yeah, no, we had the guy just volunteered, and he did it for well before I was in high school until I think like my brother graduated.
We're locked in, but you got to have conversations in terms of whatever. I think maybe I'll give Riggs to under the 8, and then we'll go straight up. But I think you got to have I mean, the last live stream,
we're both watching the same game.
We're all watching the game. But it was just me being like shot. Like I'm like doing play-by-play like way worse than Hogdale because I don't know how to do play-by-play. So it's like it's just reactions. Like you got to read the chat. That's kind of how it's got to go. Arkansas hopefully keeps this one easy. That'll be 2 easy winners, and then we got to get Bama to the window. Then we could do that. How far does Bama go in the tournament this year? They're going to get to the second weekend. I think it's pretty safe they get to the second weekend. Oates has only lost 1 time in the first weekend. It was the COVID year, or right out of the COVID year, when it was just a disaster. Who got hurt? The Jersey kid. Jelly Fam.
Yeah.
Quinterly gets hurt against Notre Dame. Also, they had to play Notre Dame Notre Dame was coming off the play-in, so they had less time to prepare, which I think is bullshit.
The play-in's always weird.
I don't. It's hit it. Fuck, we're shooting like shit. It's weird. I guess I don't know. I'm in a weird spot. I think all the 11 should play in. I don't think any of the 16 should play in, but I do think those 6s are in such a horrible spot.
That's what I mean.
On short rest. I don't know.
Like, I get the pro being okay, we get another game of film, but
yeah, like also the same thing. Like, you could, I don't listen, Painter's never gonna say this because you would look like a pussy, but it was bullshit that you're the number 1 seed overall and you gotta wait for a play-in. Like, I know it's a 16, but like, yo, let me fucking find out who I'm playing. I gotta wait. Like, I only get a day in between.
And
that
also, like,
sucks. Tired
legs aren't a thing. Like, kids, like, when you play AAU, you're playing all the time.
Yeah, it's who's Southland is McNeese State. Is that who's at the top of this league?
McNeese and Lamar,
Nichols, McNeese, Stephen F. Austin, Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Incarnate Word's point guard's awesome. Taj Stavitsky.
Lamar. Yeah, that's a conference that no, I haven't been really paying attention to, I'll be honest.
They always have an elite tournament, though.
Missouri Valley, 9th best conference in the league right now, or in the country.
Here's a question that someone posed to me today. How many games does Miami of Ohio have to win to get an auto bid if they lose in the MAC championship?
What does their record have to be?
They're undefeated right now. They don't have that notable win. They're undefeated right now.
Yeah, their best. Oh, my God. Bro, their best win is 65 against Akron.
If they make the MAC title game and lose to Akron.
They only play Akron once. They only play Akron once with the MAC. They don't play anybody inside of 115 the rest of the year.
But, so here's the question. Let's say they play Akron in the title game and lose a close one. Let's say they lose by like 5. Back and forth game. How many games do they need to win to get an auto bid?
How do I hide that current? 20. Let's see. They can go. All right, they're 16-0 right now. I think if they go 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and then 2 games or 3 games in the MAC. I think if they have 2 losses total, one in the regular season, as long as it's not a disaster, and the MAC, they should be in.
That's what I said. Because at some point, winning games has to matter.
Yeah, and also, like, what are we going to do? Put the 15th team in the fucking Big Ten in again?
Probably.
I mean, the MAC's not a great league. This guy came from – Travis Steele was at Xavier, right? Got run out of there.
Yeah, he's my guy.
The MAC is the 14th best league behind the Ivy, Western. Yeah, the WAC is a good – WAC's got a small league, but Utah Tech – oh, geez. Utah Tech's 2-0. Utah Valley – Jesus Christ. I was fucking touting Cal Baptist. They're 0-3 in the fucking league.
Tarleton's really good.
Cal Baptist is a fucking disaster last month. Jesus Christ.
Was that who we watched when me, you, and Tate went out to the bar last year?
That was UC Irvine, UC San Diego. It was awesome.
That's what we watched, yeah.
So
I knew it was one of those Californias.
That was a war. But that's good. All right, Arkansas's up 11. That's getting a little hairy.
What's your number in that?
4.5. MAC needs to get a lot better in the middle. I agree with that. Coach Oates was dominant in the MAC. Yes, he was.
That's when the MAC was really, really cooking, though.
Okay, Holloway. It feels like we have not been able to get to the basket, like, at all. Knicks won tonight.
Yeah, finally.
Where's the movement on Giannis? I know he's hurt. Can they still trade him while he's hurt?
Yeah.
Where you ain't heard any movement on that?
Nah. We'll see. I think it's going to come out of nowhere.
When's his
Whether
deal
it's us or someone else.
When's his deal up? Good discipline on defense there by Alabama. What do you got? 2 TVs in the den?
3.
What are you in an office? You technically have an office?
Yeah, I'm in my
This thing
office.
got away with a walk. You have 3 TVs in the office, and then
3 TVs in the office.
how many in the basement?
Basement's not finished yet.
All right.
So we got 3 in here, 1 outside, 1 in the big one in the family room, which is basically like 4:00 NFL Sundays. Go out there and quad box it.
Yeah, you always leave it. Giannis is playing right now. All right, it goes to show you where I'm at with the
Yeah, this is college basketball season right now.
13. Oh, thanks. I didn't mean to do that. That looks like I'm a narcissist. 13 of 15 wins are quad 4 or D2. It's not
For sure. That's
not the Red Hawks.
That's why. But if they're undefeated going into the MAC game and lose by 5.
I think they can lose 1 MAC game. I think they can. Yeah, and Arkansas
it's like,
into a MAC.
At some point, winning games has to matter.
Yeah, it should. That's a fucking Rory. I'm not putting up that comment, but that's a great one. That kid's a great kid. Whoever, if you know who he is. Any thoughts on Archie? I should read the TikTok more, but it's off to the left. Any thoughts on Archie Miller? Need someone with a platform to help apply the pressure?
Yeah. Hasn't been good at Rhode Island.
No.
Dude, he had it rolling at Dayton, too. Then he took the Indiana job, which I don't blame him, but
You got to take the Indiana job.
But it's just
Indiana,
crazy. He was like,
Indiana never really had a shot at Dusty May, right? Or is it one of them? Because what?
yeah, he would have went there.
No, in the last site. When did Woods? I lose track of all of it. What is this? DeVries? Is it DeVries' second year? First. Yeah. Well, no. Dusty made the Sweet 16 last year, so it makes it difficult to like.
Well, yeah, because they missed him by a year. If Michigan and Indiana open up at the same time, he goes to Indiana.
That's what it was. That's I guess what it was. And they should have fired Woodson to give him the fucking. That's what it was.
Yeah, but they trusted that Woodson brought in the right guys for whatever reason.
Yeah, I lose track of how it all changes.
Yeah, these Vanderbilt jerseys are trash.
What does this say? Where do you think Bobby goes after ASU? I don't know. I really don't.
He'll go to like
It'd be something to put him back on the bench at UConn.
Yeah, but
We gotta hit our free throws. You shoot 91%. You're missing free throws?
I could see like a A-10 team back on the East Coast. Or a NAAC, the MAC.
I wish it'd be interesting to see Holloway. Holloway, it seems like, not leaving Seton Hall, even though he really should. It feels like Goodwill Hunting. Like the Seton Hall people, like they should just be like, one day you were gone. Like you deserve. It's like Benny fucking Rodriguez in Sandlot. Like we knew Benny was destined for bigger and better things, like, you know, or bigger. God damn it, that might be a dagger.
That kid is so good.
Vanderbilt. They're fucking. This the whole thing. The uniforms. This whole fucking. Oates is on the baseline talking to these reps. Like this whole thing is a shit show. Need it. Best time to shoot a 3 on an offensive rebound. Awful. We're shooting awful from 3.
Dude, Mark Byington's a stud. I thought that's who Villanova should have hired.
Yeah, he should get the fuck out of there too, though.
The thing is, he has so much money at Vandy.
They
This
do.
roster,
Oh, we're cooked. We're fucking cooked.
this roster's not cheap. Vandy has deep pockets.
Oh, we're so fucked. Oh, this is a fucking bloodbath. Are you watching Ole Miss?
Yeah.
The minute I said, I thought this was in cruise control. You're also in hell with Clemson.
I got Clemson up 9.
You're laying what?
3.5.
Yeah, I mean that's hell.
It's a sweat, but it's
I
just
know.
make your fouls down the stretch.
I need a bucket. This is gonna piss you off. Oh my god, a fucking turnover. And a pull-up 3 in transition. Oh, that's a heat check. I'm coming around on Cal. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age.
He's really good his first 4 years everywhere he goes.
But I'm missing, maybe I'm missing the nostalgia. And you're gonna watch all these guys go. Self's on the last 9. Izzo's on the last 9.
I've come around on Izzo. I find Izzo hilarious.
Yeah, all right. So I was getting cooked by maybe at least one comment. I might read too many comments. Is it fair to say that Izzo is beloved, or was that me speaking out of turn? only Michigan State people like Izzo. He's definitely respected.
Respected, not beloved. Two different things.
You don't think is it? Go ahead, Betha. That's a bad pass. He's not like people don't love him. It's just Michigan State people who like him.
I think Michigan people and people like our dad's age.
He's definitely respected, though.
I think who doesn't respect Tom Izzo? But
Right.
in terms of beloved, because he does throw like a lot of temper tantrums. He's always talking like a little bit out of the soapbox.
Yeah,
But he's earned the right to.
You need that though. I feel like Betha hasn't taken a fucking shot all night. Holloway in space. Oh, we're shooting just awful. This is one that go Betha. Yeah, keep fighting. Do we have the arrow? No, they have the fucking arrow. Fuck. I feel like this is one we need to you don't play well and you still go fucking steal it. You know?
Those are the wins in conference, especially against one of the top 3 teams in the conference.
Yeah. We are shooting awful from
And I got
Arizona,
Clemson now.
Kansas State crawling back into Arizona, only up 14. We are shooting 6 of 29 from 3, 21%. Just terrible. 71% from the line, 38% for field goals. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you can't
get a technical there.
You can't get attack. You can't get attack in that situation. Beth is 0 for 1. He's got 2 points.
What's
Taylor Bowen stinks. Noah Williamson stinks.
What's Millette at?
0 points, 2 shots. He doesn't play enough. I think he gets lost in the shuffle. I like you Phylon and Holloway are going to take more shots, and Reitzel's obviously an unbelievable shooter. I think Millette should get more time. That's a tough tech. That's a tough fucking tech. That's a tough tech.
I agree. Millette's the perfect glue guy for this team.
Oates says he's one of his favorite kids to coach. I love the kid. I think he's unbelievable. But he's not going to ruffle feathers. So if he's not getting enough shots, don't get tossed. They're going to toss him.
Yeah, his assistants kind of tackle him back to the bench.
Shit.
That's a bad tech. What is he? Well, I didn't know what he was
He
arguing.
walked. That's tough that he walked. Whatever he said before that, he walked away and then he hit him with the fucking fuck.
I don't even know what he was arguing about there.
I don't know. That's such a tough tech. I agree with that. Miss. This is a just put it away.
All right, 8 minutes though. You get this to 5 at the under 4.
So you got to hope it's a strategic and he gets every whistle the rest of the way. This is a nightmare in Arkansas, by the way.
Nightmare in Clemson right now too.
Fuck. All right. Miss. Rebound. I like Bristow. He hasn't been able. We still have not played a game 100% healthy.
Yeah, you guys have been injured all year.
Everywhere. Even role players, and guys we might need, this kid 34. I don't think is a star. He might give us 6 minutes. But Noah Williamson walks into the gym with 2 fouls tonight. He got 3 in the first half. He's also not that tough. Bull Bowen is not what we thought. Aiden Sherrill obviously out tonight. We need depth. This kid 34, Collins Okinawa or something like that. Just give him 3 or 4 minutes. I like Bristow, but he can't. Yeah, I don't know.
Especially with the bigs.
Bobo and thinks needs to be on the bench. Yeah, it's tough. So
all right, those are big free throws for Arkansas for you.
24 seconds left. Ole Miss drives, screen, roll, shot, hand up. Oh my God. 3. Oh my God. Miss. Good. Play it out, Beard. Nothing crazy. All right, 2-0 with Bama. That's good. 2-0. 2-0. By the way, you have to set reminders for when Air Force plays.
They're horrendous.
You have to. You have to. You
That
also
reminds
have
me
to
of-
look the way the Mountain West goes. I'm pretty sure they're a Thursday, Saturday league. Could be wrong. Don't
I
they
think
do
they play
like?
a couple Sundays too.
Don't they do like? Yeah. So like on a back-to-back here, it's easier to look at it on a computer.
All right, so Air Force is Saturday, Tuesday, all Saturdays and Tuesdays the rest of the year.
Right. So what I'm saying, I guess, is on that back-to-back. Yeah, Saturday, Tuesday. That's crazy. But like, so go to or New Mexico at home, where it's like a back-to-back. Yeah, Colorado State away and then back at Boise on Saturday. Like that Saturday spot is a bomb. Like, but the other thing is they only got Utah State once this year. I don't care how many I had to lay. Utah State's the class of that league. Like that was just brute. That was just New Mexico's got a good offense.
They get San Diego State again though too. That's
New Mexico's got an unbelievable defense too. I think New Mexico. Oh, New Mexico's got to look ahead with Grand Canyon. Yeah, I mean Air Force is just defenseless. And then who is the team who lost by 60 tonight? Where is High Point?
Oh, High Point's in the Big South.
I know. No, the team they played, Gardner-Webb. They beat them 104-49. Gardner-Webb is winless. Gardner-Webb is 2-16. Winless against Division I teams. They beat Brevard and they beat Toccoa Falls, but also lost to North Greenville by 11 in the third game of the season, who's not Division I. Gardner-Webb might be an auto as well.
Yeah, man,
you gotta find those spots because they're not. Yeah, it was 34-2. Gardner-Webb is having a rough time. Yeah, Gardner-Webb's bad. Like you gotta set your watch to some of these bad ones.
Air Force reminds me of, I think, the biggest what if in college basketball.
How so?
The last couple of years. What if Skip Prosser doesn't die?
Yeah.
Because then Wake Forest, they had Dino Gaudio, then they hired Jeff Bizdelic, and the program's been shit since.
Yeah, they had it cooking.
I think Skip gets to a Final Four, maybe wins the title.
Dino had them at number 1 though at Wake, right?
Yeah,
but that was always him out of town. North Greenville isn't a real school. That's accurate. So, all right, Bama's down 7. I'm gonna give you the inside the 4, and then I'm gonna run with it. Clemson with 339. Yeah. So if this is a strategic tech by Oates, I take down everything I said. But that was a brutal swing. We got to lock in defensively.
It's also weird, like the strategic tech, like both teams are in the double bonus.
Oh, my God. They're going by us if we fucking just look at them one nice. This is fucking brutal.
Seeing Vanderbilt good again in basketball is so weird. Because they were good a few times when I was in college and right out of college.
He forced them out of bat, this fucking team. All right, what are you saying? It's got to be 5 with 4?
5 at the under 4.
I agree with that.
With the way you guys shoot the ball?
Acuff is a freshman? Yeah, we're shooting like shit tonight. Acuff is a freshman too, right?
Yeah.
This freshman
class is the best.
There's 17 freshmen to go in the first round right now.
This is the best freshman class I've ever seen.
It's deep as shit. I mean, the kid from Washington's unbelievable. Amari Allen's really good. Like, he's buried like this. I mean, it's so deep. All right, Bull Bowen needs to step up. Houston Mallett needs to step up. Mid-range, bad shot. Rebound. Oh, foul on us. It's just fucking. I got to stop streaming. I really do. I got to stop fucking streaming.
What was the other? What did you stream? Was that when they lost to
Arizona? They lost by a million. This kid from Washington's going to be a bust? That's a crazy thing to say.
Maybe, but we're talking college, man. Like, this is the best college freshman class we've ever seen.
Fuck. SMU down 5.
Yeah, this is a nightmare. I've meant to text you. I just stretched 4 days in a row. I took 1 game. I lost 4 in a row by a combined 3.5 points.
Oh my God. Is that even possible?
Yeah, half a point.
Yeah.
Half a point.
Rebound. We gotta hit back-to-back threes at some point in the next 6 minutes. And it can't be when we're down 8 with 32 seconds left to cut
Or
it
that.
to 2.
Get to the line.
It's got to be we got to hit back-to-back threes. Credit Vandy though. I mean, they didn't, they beat UCF, who like turned out to be okay.
Yeah, and then what? They beat Minnesota. Is that their other win?
Rico,
St.
you
Mary's.
missed it. What did I miss? Did Dave tweet anything?
Oh God. What did he do?
Where is Phylon? What's going on with Phylon? Today I'm trying to. I shouldn't even. I should just opt out of this thing with Mincy. But did anything happen? Why is it in trouble?
I don't know. I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, that's just a dagger. He tweeted pick him, and then he tweeted she has arrived. Oh, he just tweeted. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I'm losing a conference game right now. I can't follow this. The Hogs are real. The Hogs are legit. I agree with that. Vandy whooped Wake. Yeah, Wake's nice. That's a nice win. We got a lot of nice wins. Credit to Vandy. I agree. They limit. What do they hold teams from 3? 28%, 7th best in the country.
Yeah, their wins: SMU, VCU, Wake, Memphis.
Taylor Bobo in 1 point. Thanks for showing up, bud. All right, it's 11 with 6.5. This is not good. Or 6:19.
This is
Gotta
where
be
you need the
4
back-to-back
or 5.
threes, though. You got to stop three, and it's the number.
That's clever. Wait. No, that's not it. That's clever. Robbie said I stole my mom's basement. What's going on? That's true. What is going on with Phylon? Did he go out? Miss.
There you go.
All right, end the foul, and we're shooting. Let's take that.
Yeah, let's see. Phylon.
Because we would have seen him walk off.
They'd also be like showing him on the bench if he was hurt.
All right, hold on. Katie just texted me something else. The VIP booth that Mincy set up at Barstool Scottsdale for his lady friend and her friends. I can't.
Oh, I know what it is. I'll text you. I don't know
Oh,
if
sorry. I shouldn't have said who texted. Could have been anybody who texted me. Could have been anybody.
No. I think I know what it is.
LeBaron Phylon is one of the best players in the country. The announcers have no idea he's out of the game with a possible injury. Useless. Yeah, lack of LeBaron Phylon.
Someone said
LeBaron Phylon is in the Alabama locker room with
Yeah.
some sort of injury. Tide is down 10 with 6 minutes to play. Seth Davis. I agree. We didn't see him go out. I did say before the game, these are 2 guys that they like brought off the street to do this game.
Yeah, it's like the backup SEC network crew.
Oh.
You found out what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Whatever.
It's not great.
It's definitely not great. All right, it's 7. Miss. Roll out. Oh. All right, it's got to be a 3. I said it. It's got to be a 3. That gets us to 6 with 5.5. Run something for a 3.
Where's Hotley? There he is.
Again, Phylon gets hurt. Like, I'm not looking to panic because I've been able to. Oh, hit it. Nope. Because I've been talking to somebody through this whole stream, so it wasn't just me, whatever. But like, again, this injury shit, dude, is like.
You're living my life from last year.
This is just hard. I mean, this is insane.
You're living my life from last year when all of our guards got hurt.
How serious is it with Phylon? Can we figure that out? Please miss. No foul.
Yeah, at least like, what did he? What did he hurt?
Can't wait for the bus trip in March. Hey, shitbag. The bus trip was a top 5 team, doesn't make the Final Four. The top 5 team this year was St. John's. So, knock on wood, I'm looking pretty good on that, dummy.
Yeah, that's the only top 5 team that's not going to make the Final Four.
They would need
No one else.
need a miracle to make it. Miracle. Bristow
SMU
fouls
doesn't
out.
make the
That's
floor.
good. Tyler Tanner with 21. This is just fucking.
He's so good.
Oh, this is so frustrating. These are the 2 best SEC teams, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Phylon just got back on the bench. That'd be great if he could fucking play.
Right. What's the injury? What did he hurt?
Yeah, I'm going to – it's going to be bad for the stream, I guess. I'm going to turn it up a little bit because I've been talking over these 2 idiots. Can Phylon get in the game? All right, it's 11 with 5. It's double what we needed it to be. It's got to be a 3. Holloway. We just got to get 1. We can't miss late. We got to get 1 3, dude. Jesus Christ. When was the last time we hit 1?
I don't think since I've been on the screen.
6 of 31?
Oof. When's the last time Bama shot like that?
They have one of them a year. It's just kind of how it goes. I don't know. Who's the 2 best teams in the SEC? These still the 2 best teams?
Alabama at full strength and Vandy, yeah.
Tennessee?
Nah, probably Arkansas 3rd.
Arkansas is up there.
And then, like, that's the thing with the SEC this year. Like, the elite aren't elite, but it's still deep. Like, they're still.
I mean, you can't throw your sneakers on the floor and win, but, like, Alabama's got Texas at home, Mississippi State away, which is always going to, like, but Oklahoma, I love Porter, not great. Tennessee, Missouri, okay. Florida, up and down. Texas A&M, okay. Auburn, struggling. Mississippi, not great. South Carolina, not great. Arkansas, good. LSU, not great. Mississippi State again. Tennessee, Georgia, Auburn. Like, it's not a murderer's row like it was last year. When
No, you guys
gotta go. You gotta hit a 3
this year.
All right, it's 9. It's kick it out. Oh. Holloway got away with a bad little walk there and then missed the fucking layup. They would have cut it to 7 with 4.5.
He's got to give that up.
He had a guy on the wing. He's got to kick that.
Got to stop Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson's in a fucking war. You're about to have a fucking meaningless 3. Miss. Go. Come on. Holloway, stop turning it over at the basket. I said it. It's got to be back-to-back 3s. Now's the time. And one. Fuck.
That would have been it. All right, but you make these, we're 2 off what we said.
The Big Ten is very interesting to predict this year. Yeah, Big Ten's tough.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I still like Illinois a lot.
Yeah, Illinois, I feel like has faded. Like, they haven't. I don't know. It's weird to me. Maybe because of the Peacock and shit like that. They haven't been on TV.
No, they haven't. And they also haven't had they played Nebraska on that loaded Saturday. So that got hidden a little bit. When's your next? They're at Iowa next Sunday.
Don't sleep on Utah State. What does this guy just say? It's just Michigan. What does this guy say? Don't sleep on Utah State. I was on national TV the other day saying their second weekend good. They're very good.
January 24th. That's going to be the day.
Big East
Illinois
is
at
super.
Purdue.
Big East is very down. I agree with that. Fuck. Arizona won by 1 million. Iowa State beat Baylor by 10.
Arizona's so fucking good.
What do you need? What do you have? 3.5?
3.5.
Clemson makes it 7. You can't have a 4-point play, I guess, right?
Yeah, just don't
have a 4-point play.
All
This
right.
is the 3.
Walk off the court now.
Let's it go, Clemson. All right, we're a combined 3-0 right now, pending Alabama.
Just get off the court now.
How many teams did the Big East get in? Let's see. I think it's pretty safe to say that UConn's going to get in. Creighton right now is 4-1 in the conference, but they're 10-6. I think St. John's gets the benefit of the doubt. Nova, Seton Hall. I think the over-under is like 3.5, which is bad for the Big East because it's been.
Can Providence sneak in?
Maybe, but you're just not going to get a lot of great wins in that league. Like they're all going to be kind of like just piles of crap standing next to each other.
Yeah, 3.5 sounds right. I'd say, yeah, you're right. UConn, St. John's will probably, I still think St. John's gets in.
Best conference in basketball? You think it's the Big 12?
Big 12.
Without a doubt?
Yeah.
I do as well. Texas Tech's going to be a bitch in the tournament, too.
I love Texas Tech.
You're going to be a bitch in the tournament.
I mean, so the worst teams in the Big 12.
I have Iowa State. I have Iowa State at 14-1 to win the whole thing. I think that's a great. They're looking at it once. It's a great little price. Big East is not down. That's a crazy comment. Take the over at 4. That's a crazy comment. Unless somebody like insane at the 8-9 seed wins the tournament, if that makes sense.
No, I think they could easily get 4 teams in.
Yeah, it'll be hard though.
Villanova, Seton Hall, St. John's, UConn.
Yeah.
This is where are they all? I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's not great.
You got 5 teams right now inside the top 46 on KenPom. Seton Hall is the lowest at 46.
Yeah.
And they still got the UConn games, St. John's, the win over NC State.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to see what he does. Oh. Wait. Phylon, what's going on? They're showing Phylon scoring, but Holloway's at the – listen. I'm going to probably yell at the TV. And we missed free throws. All right. It's the last 4. I'm going to go solo. You got the win. Thank you for hopping on. This is going to get ugly here because we –
Stay sane, Rico.
This is fucking –
Stay sane.
All right. Where is Phylon? Can we find that out? Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, you gotta be fucking blowing me. Oh, that's just so fucking petty. Fuck. Yeah, the Big 12. It's the Big 12. We get in Stanford Steve. As long as he wants to do it, you're definitely doing it. Can you say what's wrong with him, though? How many fucking free throws are we going to miss? Let Betha shoot. Bethea, I say his name fucking wrong. Kick it. Shoot it, Betha. Another fucking missed 3. Fuck. Phylon back on the bench. Put him in the fucking game if he can fucking walk. Wrightsell out of the fucking game. I fucking hate these streams. Wait, why does it keep doing that? Why do I fuck? Yeah, I did make the final four bets, you stupid idiot. It's against St. John's, you fucking moron. Dumb fuck. Fuck. It's got to be 2 threes like instantly. Shoot it, Holloway. All right, that's one. If it's a stop and a 3, you can put pressure back on them. We gave up the tech. With Oates, we gave up the tech. Oh, delay a game. 20, 20, 20. It hit 20, you stupid fuck. Yes. Fucking lock in now. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Quick. It's got to be a quick 3. It's got to be a quick fucking 3. Great defense. I think I woke my roommates up. Who did? Trelly? Oh, that's an awful shot from a freshman. Fucking Jefferson. Fucking asshole. That's not the guy who fucking shot it. Fuck. He looked like he was shooting a fucking couch. Good steal. Don't turn it over. Don't turn it over. And one. Blow the whistle. And one. Fuck, if we called it the first time. Wait, live restricted some audiences? Harassment and bullying? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck did I do? Fuck. Needed that second 3 because we got the fucking. I would kill right now for a hits the first, offensive rebound, kick out 3. I don't want to get greedy. What is it right now? 8? Jemison's 3 was horrible. All right, it's 7 right now. Okay. Oh, shit. They got numbers. Take the charge. That's a fucking weak whistle from. Arizona's fucking good, man. LeBaron foul on Boner, questionable to return. 7-10 seed in the SEC tournament. I'll tell you this. If Alabama finishes 7-10, in the SEC. I'll walk a city block in a thong. There's no way they're finishing 7th. The fuck out of here. It's got to be another quick 3. Come on, fucking Holloway. Needed a 3. I think it's just timing. Like the 3, it's got to be 3s. Turnover in a 3 right now, I'd fucking go ballistic. Defense. Turnover to 3. Turnover to 3. Turnover to 3. Turnover to 3. Oh, fuck. It's all fucking night. We can't get the fucking bounce. Fuck. We can't get the fucking bounce. He turned it over. They'd be shitting their pants. Holloway looks smooth on that, too. Shit. Shit. Can Alabama finish 7th in the SEC? Is this guy going to make me walk a block in a thong? Shoot it, Trelly. Shoot it, Trelly. Come on, Trelly. There we go. We needed that 3 on the fucking steal. We needed that 3 on the steal. Fuck. Brock Purdy touchdown. Shit. Just call it Bosco's bunker. Doubling up basement with Bob Fox seems harmful to both channels. Yeah, I could see that. We got to change the graphic. I don't want to make the graphics team fucking. What's your passcode? Did I just get a virus on Twitter? Fuck. Shit. Eight of 37 from 3. 8 of fucking 37 from 3. Out rebounded them. More offensive rebounds. 13 turnovers. Bristow 2. Phylon 18 in fucking 24 minutes or 20 minutes. Bobo in 3. Bum. Jemison 5. Mallet 0. He's got to take more shots. Betha 2. Williamson a fucking dud. Fuck. We couldn't get to the basket early in the game either. Yeah. Yeah, I'll change it. 6 with a minute. I'll go hard hat. I look like a fucking penis. I can't be down 6 with a minute with the hard hat, but I'll do anything to fucking change it up. Oh, Timmy. You know how that goes, bud. You know how that goes. Where is Phylon? He's on the bench. They won't tell us what the fuck happened. A steal and a 3 right now would change lives. Oh, nope. We're fouling? I guess you got it. You can't give him fucking 30 seconds. You got a boobo on his ankle, chat? I don't know what the fuck that means. Winnipeg Blue Bombers, say their name. I don't know what the fuck that means. CFL, you said? Miss. Fuck you. Miss. Fuck. Definitely need a new cup also for next stream. None of this Dave and Buster's. It's a fucking Mets stream cup, dude. They shot 44 free throws. We got to get one up. Shoot it. It's got to be a 3, Holloway. And 1. They're just not calling fouls at the rim. Steal. Come on, we're due for some late night fucking chaos, bro. Refs think we came to watch them. Bryce Drew at Grand Canyon. They're in the fucking Mountain West now. Good spot for him. I think he likes it where he is. I'd like to see somebody take a shot on him. Ref thinks we came to watch him. That is true. The steal for Holloway that I keep talking about could have been an easy layup. But a 3 would have been the dagger and that we were running out of time. Jesus Christ. Fuck. How do you feel about the Mets not signing Alonso? It sucks because he was a face of a franchise. Oh, jump ball. How's that not a jump ball? This kid ain't missing. %. He ain't fucking missing. His hat sucks. Oh, I thought he missed. Fuck. Shit. Go. Fire. Come on, Houston. Jesus Christ. Shoot it. Okay, Amari. We ain't dead. Good timeout, Oates. We ain't dead. What the fuck just happened? He gets hurt. He gets fucking hurt again. You hitting the cock? Oh, he slipped. Oh, he pulled the groin. Oh my god. I mean, this team is fucking hitting the cock. He got hit in the cock. He got hit in the cock. I don't know about that show. I'm not allowed to talk about that show. I love that show though. I still watch it because I got this close, but I don't know if I'm on that show. Sent you some money, bro. Thanks, man. If we can get a fucking turnover, please get a fucking turnover. Cock strain, tough way to go down. Oh, too much time, 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 too much time. I guess now we could foul who we want, or they could still turn it over. Gotcha culture getting the best of you. I don't know what that means. R.I.P. to Glenn Hall. It's been like 100 free throws. There has been 100 free throws. Shit. Fuck. Oh. What? I guess no time off the clock. No, we like Jack. Don't say bad things about Jack. You checked in on a skip? I tried to. Send him an email today. I mean, if we have Phylon, we win this fucking game. He was cooking. Please miss. Did Murphy just go in? Why was Murphy standing up? Miss. All right, it's got to be a quick three. I think Beth is due. Go ahead, Jalil. What did I say? That's just as bad of a shot as it gets. That's as bad of a shot as it gets. We had enough time to... I did say he was due. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, 35-3 was crazy. Miss. Yo, come on, do it. Do it. Betha again. It's got to be somebody who can actually hit a shot. Fuck. That's also significant to a ton of people for the spread. I took a money line, obviously. Listen, with all that fucking whatever. Phylon plays, we win the fucking game. We just can't stay fucking healthy. We're gonna be whatever the fuck we're gonna be in the fucking tournament. We just gotta get healthy. Sherelle plays, we're fine. We have an inside presence. The fuck, dude. I had him straight money line. I hit Arkansas and I hit Murray State pretty easily. Thanks, buddy. Every day's a battle. Get that thong ready. They're not finishing fucking 7th in the fucking SEC, bro. Get the fuck out of here. No fucking chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're they're 6th right now. Oh fuck. All right, they'll be fucking fine. Shit. Yeah, when it got to 9 here, and then it got to like what, 11, 12? They just stopped showing highlights? What the fuck is this shit? Jesus Christ. Is regular ESPN on? Oh, it's got the fucking NBA. Oh, fuck. All right. What color am I thinking? Dude, suck my balls. Fucking idiot. They're not finishing 7th. Suck my dick. Respectively. All right, let's read out the schedule. Bama's got Texas, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, Tennessee. We got to go 3 in a row there. Even Mississippi State at home. You got to get 3 in a row there. Then it's Missouri, Florida, who we always struggle with, A&M, and Auburn. That's 3-1 as well. That takes you to like 6 right there. Then it's Mississippi, South Carolina, Arkansas, and LSU. That's 3 out of 4 there. Mississippi State, Tennessee, Georgia, Auburn. It's another 3 out of 4 there. Like, it's just keep doing the 3 out of 4s. If you do 3 out of 4s, so it's Kentucky, Vandy, Texas Tech, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, let's say. So that's 4 out of 5. Tennessee, Missouri, Florida, Texas A&M. That's 2 out of 4. It all equals out, whatever. You just got to keep going 3 out of 4s, 3 out of 4s, 3 out of 4s. We'll be fucking fine. Motherfucker. All right. Good stream. Like and subscribe to the channel. It means everything for the YouTube. Let's try to hit a big number with that. Matters how long Phylon's out. I agree. Same with Cheryl. Like, who the fuck knows? Everyone's fucking hurt. All right. Good night of basketball. Appreciate all the guests. Another night. We'll fucking pile it back on tomorrow. Good one. Take it easy. See you later.